What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Wardcast, your weekly source for video game news, machinima, and survival horror discussion. Sometimes horror, survival horror updates
Survivor
on
horror?
the Horde and more. I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich, Alec Funnel.
Hi.
Oh, wow, and Carmen de la Cruz.
You're not used to me saying hello, are you?
No, it's awkward. I don't like
I was
it.
waiting for
It
it.
makes
Did
me
you know?
uncomfortable. It's weird and stuff. Hello. How are you? I have come across the latest and most disturbing trend afflicting modern society, and that is NPC streamers. Anybody familiar with this? I just learned about this.
Oh my god, it's the ugliest, nastiest, weirdest. It was funny the first time with the first original person, and then it just got fucking weird.
It's what is happening to the world? It's falling apart. That's what.
Hey.
An NPC streamer is someone, in every case that I have seen, a very attractive woman, who goes live on camera and acts like an NPC from a video game. They just kind of stand there and like they do like a sort of idle animation and respond according to donations, as if like you're feeding a pet or like turning in a quest or something like that. Like an example for that would be like feeding them, like you through donations, like you buy a food donation and it pops up on the screen, and then like she'll pretend to eat it and like have a phrase that's like yum yum, that's tasty. And that's all it is. They do that for hours and hours, and people just throw money at them.
I mean, if it was done like in a funnier way, and then you could
no,
have,
it's super serial.
It would be funnier as like you're just like, I can't do it right now, but just walk into a wall and like glitching, and you're just like,
no, that's
walking.
great.
That's how it
that's
started.
amazing.
And
see that's what I thought.
I love videos like that. Those are
it's
hilarious.
Just some dumbass like, hey, pay me money so you can use a specific emoji.
It's you know how we were discussing that ASMR is low-key kind of sexual? I have a feeling that this is low-key.
That's a fetish. There's
no
low-key.
It's not. A fetish doesn't always have to be sexual. A fetish could just be like something that like tickles your brain. Like
let me pull up the definition.
It doesn't it has a sexual connotation, but it doesn't have to be sexual. I mean, like that's the common connotation, like it's turning into but like
fetish, a form of sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity or part of the body other than the sexual organ. It's a sexual thing.
Google. No.
You're going to pull up the same Google that I just pulled up, but go for it.
Oh my God. I activated Google, or you can't see that, but I activated Google. Oops, on accident.
It's sexual. And 90%, if you look up any of the ASMR, usually somebody super attractive doing very suggestive motions. There's intent there for it to be very sexual. So don't dance around it like that's not the case.
Look. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
This guy?
Yes, he's very attractive. And he is a beholder.
In his eye, it lights up.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, is that from the movie?
Okay.
No, he's just this thing I have.
So yeah, like a year or two ago when I started to see these, it was like the full-on comedy skits where it shows somebody like walking into a wall or like going and doing activities. And there was like a whole long one about like doing how frustrating video games were about doing common stuff. Like you need to unlock the door, but in order to unlock the door, you need like a screwdriver, but before you use the screwdriver, you need like a pack of matches, and the matches are someplace stupid. And like, I don't know, it was kind of absurdist. And then there was a couple series I watched where it was, they had the whole set and everything. I think they were at a Renaissance festival type of place where they had the whole outdoor set and they had the costumes, and they did that sort of thing. And, each one highlighted on different RPG aspects. And it was funny. It was great until they started doing this thing, which has...
everything, though.
No
it's like everything used to be fun and lighthearted, having a good time, making content, being entertaining, not just like money and exploitation. Like What can we do to get the money?
You know, I've
Let's
been
do that.
planning on selling my feet. I would be a foot whore. I would sell
And
my
it's just
feet.
it's pathetic.
I
Like
would
it's
do
so
it.
it's so
I mean, I'll beat you to it,
shameful.
Colin.
It's so fucking like I
How much
can't
you make on your
imagine being
feet?
that person and going back in like
I
10 years and
sold-
looking at it and like just like how would you feel about yourself? Like seeing yourself being so fucking pathetic.
You
Like
have like a
Well,
family
but see, the
reunion.
thing is, I mean,
yeah, and if you ever
do you
especially in
consider it
today's
pathetic or
society
not?
more than ever, like
Does that
going like if you're trying to like say that's what you do for a couple of years and then you go and you try to get a real job and like everything is so interconnected and like things are so accessible, especially like for somebody like if you're doing an NPC streamer thing and you're like you blow up and you're super popular, like people are going to know about you, right? So if you go and you try to get like a legitimate job and people are aware that you've done something like that, they're going to be way less likely to put you in a position of power or authority or in some kind of a respectable position because it's fucking embarrassing.
I
And
think
that
I could probably lose
embarrassment
my
will
job.
transition into the company because the company is saying like, oh, this is the kind of person we want to associate with, and it reflects on them. So like why would they hire you? I
Why
wouldn't
so
even blame them
serious,
for
though?
not.
I
Huh?
feel
Because you
like if
don't always
something like
need it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like if something like that, I could probably lose my job
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because like public servants, we're supposed to like represent the government. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, and that's most jobs.
Let's
Like
be impartial.
the employee, like especially the higher of a position that you're going to have. Like no matter if you're entry level or like CEO, it's still a reflection of who you are, and they decide to hire you or not. So they're enabling that behavior, right? They
You
decide
gotta use
this is a
your
person that we want to hire,
social
yes or
skills.
no, right? And if they're aware of your background being that, they make that decision to say, okay, this is okay, and this is the kind of person that we want to hire for our company. But that gets more important the higher you go. You know, if you want to be like top of a company, if you want to be in management or something like that, those things factor more into it because you're more of an authority within that company, right? You're more of a reflection of that company's values. So you're less likely to get an opportunity like that in the future if you're doing stupid shit like this.
I
have
get
a
that, but I
question.
have a counter.
Yeah.
Oh, let me counter.
Jazz raised her hand first. You go after Jazz.
My question is, why do you have two shirts on, Sean?
It's an undershirt.
He has
It's not
another.
another shirt.
But why
Thank you
isn't
for
it a,
contributing to the conversation with that.
You're welcome. Just doing
It's
my
not a-
duty, you know.
It's not an A shirt though, like an A shirt.
It is.
Okay. Looks a little
confused.
necky.
I was like, but I'm the only one not wearing red. So I was like, if you have a black shirt underneath,
It's gray.
Take it
It's
off.
a gray shirt.
Take
well,
it
mine's
off.
blue. So
Ooh. No, let's not
Look up at
actually.
the damn
This
Right.
isn't OnlyFans,
Jonathan.
all right?
first, you have to give him an emoji of a banana.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
So, I was just going to counter that, Sean, with the fact, especially in a entertainment situation, in media or entertainment or whatever, why so serious? Like a person doesn't always have to worry about being an executive or worry about that type of job. Same thing with like wearing tattoos or not wearing tattoo, because once you have a tattoo, you just have it. But like some companies have strict dress codes and strict this and strict that and whatever. And however antiquated those rules may be, they still exist in some industries or some things. I have no idea what that says. Is it Elvish? It's not
It says
Elvish.
get
It's
fucked.
too-
Yeah,
You don't want to know.
it's the name and
rude.
phone number of the person he lost his last word had to.
Which one? There's two.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why there's two lines.
So anyway, as antiquated as that is for one particular circumstance, which a person who is is inclined to maybe be like totally tatted up with the whole like neck tats and face and everything and have things on their face and everything, they are you do that because you're kind of counterculture, and that type of personality type person probably would not want to be in they're probably not an A-type personality where they would want to seek the types of positions that would want want to exclude that. It's you go to where you're nice. What if you actually got that as a tattoo? That would be awesome.
Do the pharmacist again.
And for the record, when I say I would be a foot whore, that's mostly a joke.
So you think that that's okay to not have ambitions to be in a position of power?
Yes, because you don't have to have ambitions to be in a position of power in order to have ambitions to be successful or to be comfortable or to make it's not mutually exclusive.
They are. They go hand in hand.
No, they don't.
And
have
So
to be,
you're telling me anybody who's popular isn't in a position of power?
No, I'm talking about, like, let's say anybody who has a small business or a medium-sized business, anybody who does art for a living or whatever, like, they might be very good at their craft, at the thing that they do. Maybe a data analyst or whatever might make buku amounts of dollars. Maybe let's say that I were a data analyst who makes $100,000 a year. I would have a certain amount of money and certain amount of comfort. But I may just be a cog in the wheel. I may just be like essentially the equivalent of any old desk worker. But I just happen to live comfortably. It doesn't always have to be power, It doesn't always have to be associated with power. You can still make the money, but it's not a direct.
The more money you make, it directly correlates with power.
It doesn't always
whether you want it or not.
Not
more money, more power.
Not in the sense of like not everybody. Not everybody who's
like
rich.
Let's say a doctor. A doctor isn't a popular public figure. But go have a conversation with a doctor and tell me that they don't carry themselves a certain way. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It's kind of arrogant, and I kind of hate it.
The more money you make, like, it puts you in a position of authority, like, by default.
Influence, maybe, not necessarily authority.
That's the same thing. Authority.
I'm just saying, you're saying that if a person needs, and we're spiraling quite a lot, but I'm just saying that if a person doesn't have to, they don't have to have the ambition to become a corporate CEO boss type of person in order to have ambition to overall live a good and prosperous life. That's all I'm saying. So, like, if they want to be stupid and if they want to do like silly like this and that, and first they're, for 3 years they're doing, the NPC shit, they might go on to make other types of media. Maybe they become a mime or become like maybe they go into stop animation, what do you call it? Stop animation, claymation type of stuff. They might go on to other creative outlets, which are, completely valid, and go into a higher, it might actually be a stepping stone for them to get money. It might,
these NPC streamers, the only stepping stone this is going to lead to is porn and simping. Like, there's no direction that it's going to go outside of that. So it's not such a
narrow-minded thing.
How?
It's such a narrow-minded, especially since they might be doing this for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, so I mean, like, if I make a video or if I get popular by licking a microphone, what path is that going to take me down? What are my options? You think that that's going to put me in a position of respect and success?
Look,
nope.
You ever think that people might evolve?
Good luck for me.
That it doesn't matter. Even if you evolve out of that, then that's good, but you still did a bad thing. My point is, it's a bad thing. It's not a positive thing.
Morality police here.
You shouldn't do that. It's disrespectful to you. It's disrespectful to the people who are watching you. Like, taking advantage of lonely people is wrong. And capitalizing
How do
on
you
your
know they're
beauty
lonely?
alone is not good. Like you should be better than that. You
How do
don't
you think?
earn how you look. You do, you should want to pursue a career that is based on something you've attained. Like if you want to be fulfilled like if you want to
Yeah.
be fulfilled internally, like how can you get that out of the way that you look? You didn't do that. You didn't accomplish that
Okay. For some people, okay,
outside of your physique. You control that. But a lot of these people are just beautiful. They didn't do that
haven't you seen?
themselves. They were born that way.
There's one person. I will tell you what. There is one person that I follow who. Good thing I can't remember her name because what I'm going to say is really messed up. This woman looks like she got hit in the face with an ugly stick. She's one of the.
All sticks are
Wow.
beautiful.
They're
Yeah,
all
that is-
equal.
Wow. I just said the most shallow thing I possibly have said in a while. But like this woman is conventionally
Yeah.
unattractive, right? Why did I say it so harshly? This person is conventionally unattractive, but her makeup skills, and I think she might be a makeup artist or whatever, but her makeup skills like transform her entire face to where she actually.
So you could spend that time
And money and effort and
money
skill.
and effort and all that trying to make you and other people beautiful, or you can do something that contributes to society.
True, but who's to say? Okay, like
And
on one
my
hand-
point is we need to move on, but my point is
Yeah.
like companies, rightfully so, are less likely to consider people in positions like that can actually contribute and affect society in a positive way when they have a history of doing stupid shit like that.
Mhm.
And me, like if I owned the biggest company in the world, I want people working for me who are competent and respectful and effective. And if I see that is how they made their money for 5 years or so, they've been making tons of money by just like eating fake food on a fucking app on TikTok. I don't want them in my company. They're
what if I
not.
was looking for
That
someone
takes
who was
zero effort. It takes zero talent. It takes no energy. Those
What if
I don't
I
want
was-
those I don't want people with that mentality. I don't want people that think that they just deserve money thrown at them.
Mhm.
I don't
what
want
if I was
people
looking
that
for somebody
are not
with
motivated.
superb? What if I was looking for somebody with superb improv skills?
That is not improv. All right, we're gonna watch one of these videos, and you tell me how fucking amazing and talented at improv these people are.
I'm afraid it will be gross.
It's fucking pathetic. It's really bad. So we'll go ahead and watch that real quick.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
Black screen.
I can't see anything.
Pizza, yum.
It's black.
Ice cream.
But the
Okay.
sound is enough to know it's fucking stupid.
Ice
Yum.
cream.
Bread,
Yummy.
yum. Yum. I'm hungry. Crunchy corn, yum.
Okay. So you guys, I guess you couldn't see that, but it streamed the
No.
video for me, so the audience
But I
should
just
be able to see it.
imagine this
But-
girl sitting there with emojis popping up.
Yes,
is
that's
what-
all it is.
okay.
Like you don't even need to see it. So an emoji pops up that's like ice cream or whatever. And based on that emoji, I'm going to go, yum. That's what they do. That's it.
It's funny for a moment. It's
Mm.
like, and some
That's-
people are
How,
better at it.
how
than
much do you
others.
think this person makes?
Too much.
$16,000 per session? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
They make around $7,000 a day.
All right, I'm going to learn how to
That's-
be an NPC.
Wow, that's pretty fucking sad. Point is, just because you can do a thing doesn't mean you should. Doesn't mean there's value in it.
True, but
Doesn't
just
mean you
because a
should be
person
proud in
does
it.
a thing-
Proud of it. You could
Just-
also be like, okay, well, guess what else pays a lot of money? Being a drug dealer, selling drugs to kids. Should you do that?
Well,
Is
going
that beneficial?
Yum is not going to land me in jail. That's
But
the
it does
thing.
affect people, right? It's feeding into like lonely guys who are spending money on things that they probably shouldn't be spending money on, right? It's not building their confidence, right?
Why are we concerned with, like, how are we assuming these people are lonely, and B,
Because they're
why
watching
are we-
somebody fake eat emojis of food.
That's lonely.
I've
That's
done that. I've
that's
watched
people
for, like,
desperate for attention.
5 minutes or whatever.
That's people that
you know.
want a girl that looks like that to pay attention to them, and they can't get that in real life, so they do it online. That's what that is. You think that creates healthy people? You think that fosters like growth and strong people in society? Probably not. People should be building confidence and going out in the world and growing and maturing and learning and finding people that they can interact with in a healthy way. No?
No, I mean, yes, but one doesn't have to. I don't
Walk
see
into Mordor.
One does not simply
Become an NPC.
I mean, the thing is I feel like the correlation you're making is a huge jump.
From what?
You know?
From what to where? Like from what to what?
From NPC to, oh no, the lonely guy who has no, like, confidence or love or whatever. Like,
Why else would you spend money on that if you don't have confidence or love? If you can get that stuff for free in a natural setting, why would you pay for that garbage that we just witnessed?
So you were directly relating it to basically prostitution.
Yeah, basically. It's pretty close. How is it not?
I see it more as just shallow media. And I see a ton, like, I see a ton of media every day. And there's varying degrees of effort that people put into it, and value that a person, a consumer or a viewer, can glean off of it. I don't see that the connection is so thick as you're thinking.
We're gonna move on, but I think part of the problem, like the biggest part that bothers me about this is, like, a lot of people have your perspective of like, oh, it's not so bad, you're being too harsh. Like, nobody really looks at things for what they are and how damaging things can be tomorrow. It's just about like, oh, it's fine, it's just a little thing, but little things affect people in a big way, and we should acknowledge that.
Cumulatively, yes, maybe.
Yeah, if one person made that video and 5 people saw it, I agree with you. No harm, no foul. It's fine. Just a simple little dumb thing that entertained a couple people, and then we moved on, and everything was fine. But this person is making billions of dollars and affecting hundreds of thousands of people. That's an issue. That's the problem. Huh?
That is not billions.
You don't think she's making billions of dollars when she's making $7,000 a day?
Oh my gosh, let's do a little bit of math.
Yeah.
What's 7 times 365?
Cut game.
7.
I can see. Stre!
Cut game.
Yeah.
$255,000 a year. You don't think she's a billionaire?
2 million. Oh, 2,555,000. Okay, she's not going to do that 7 days a week for.
Why? You're telling me if you can go online, not leave house, jump on a camera for 4 hours a day, you're not going to do that every day and make $7,000? Not to mention the fact
the Wardcast on OnlyFans and see what happens.
Not the fact that it, feeds her ego as well. It's not just like, oh, this is a job and I make money. That probably makes her feel pretty good too, right? All that attention, all that praise.
A person's going to reach a saturation point, and you don't.
My point is,
she's
going to do that enough to make pretty close to at least $1 billion. I promise you that. And even if not, okay,
I'm looking at 2,000,000.
Okay, Carmen, fine. A multi-millionaire. Okay, Is that better?
And that's only if she does it every single day, no weekends off, no nothing. No holidays, no weekends,
Or
just
if she does
every
it for a
single
couple
day.
years. Right.
Okay.
What about Martin Luther King Day?
Especially that day. All right, we're gonna move on. It's just it's fucking gross, and we should be better than that.
Mm.
We should have more respect for ourselves.
I just like 2 cents, like last little comment, 2 cents.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm seeing it more from your point of view, because if you put it in a scenario that we see in like TV shows and movies, which can be realistic. So this girl, this hot girl is streaming, doing stupid things like that, like random little things like that. And somebody who is trying to like get a connection online somehow is watching it every day for a week, for a month, for a year, whatever. She decides I'm done with this. Like it's overdone. I'm over it. He's invested so much money. He's invested so much time. He's built a like a personal connection to it, and she stops. What is he's like, how is he gonna feel? And I feel like stuff like this, not necessarily this situation, but stuff like this is what leads people to do crazy shit. I've been on true crime YouTube for 2 weeks straight, and I feel like things like this sets off bigger things. Like there's like this guy has nothing. He feels like can't get a girl. I'm just saying, like, this guy, like a random dude, can't get a girlfriend because he's on the computer. On the computer comes across this girl, and then that can lead to like bigger problems. And
well,
like
how about
Sean,
let's not
I'm just saying, like Sean is saying,
rapists.
That is a whole but like that's what I mean. Like at what point does somebody figure, like, you know how much money I put into this and they're just gonna stop? Like, no, this is, am I gonna get my money back? Like, this can escalate. And so things like that, things like, I'm okay with people streaming. That's totally cool. I'd like to stream, not for money, but just for fun, like with people. Streaming is fun sometimes, but the people who just go on camera and do nothing and somehow get all this money, like people who watch streams don't go on streams looking for garbage. They go looking for people who are creative, who are like passionate about something that they like to do. And like they're like, oh, like this guy is streaming himself taking walks through like creepy parks that he finds, and he's like stuff like that, and that's cool because you're with them and you're into it. But then like a streamer or somebody who browses the stream, goes on Twitch, sees this channel, they're not gonna like watch it. They're gonna see like cute girl eats emoji food for donations. They're not gonna click on that. They're like, no, like that's not content that a streamer or somebody who watches streams wants to do. So people who click on that are desperate people. And so that's,
and the streamers know that, and they lean into that and they capitalize on that. Like this particular person that I played the clip for, like she's trying to hit these subscription goals, and she's asking the viewers to do that specifically, which that translates directly to money, right? So like, they're asking for investment, and when they get that, they turn that into a emotional transaction of like, hey, I want you to do this thing for me. You like me, I'm pretty, you're attracted to me, give me money so I can get this goal. And then they do that, and what does she do in response? So, oh, so and so, thank you so much, I love you. That is fucked up.
It takes one person whose wires are kind of crossed to take that literally, and shit goes wrong. And then people are like, I'm the victim. Yeah, I'm not saying you're not the victim, but you put yourself out there doing sexual content, things can go bad. You have to know that.
Yeah, there's situations of just straight up celebrities who are in movies who have people people that have attachments to them just because they emotionally connect to the actor across watching multiple movies. So like if you turn that into a direct sexual or emotional link, you magnify that like a million times over.
I will say two things. And okay, from that perspective, I understand. I from the perspective how Jazz explained it, I understand and agree and believe it a bit more. Not saying that, Sean, that your comments weren't valid. They just
pretty much exactly what
overblown.
Sean said. I just
she just likes to resist
like an overblown
for whatever reason.
Sean seemed to have come from a bit of an it just felt a little overblown. But anyway, so my point was, it reminded me of this one person who keeps popping up on my For You page on TikTok. This man pisses me off, and I've kind of like popped in long enough to blast him and then leave. He's playing Super Mario. Listen,
That's my TikTok.
He's playing one of these He's playing one of these Super Mario, and unfortunately, I don't know which one because I'm bad with the actually playing games. But it's one where you have to. It's a boss level where Mario has to jump on, or no, he has to get Bowser to break bricks underneath him and fall through, and I think that's how you get to progress to the next stage. But he has some sort of hack where he jumps on Bowser and doesn't get hurt from it and doesn't die from it. So he's jumping on Bowser's head like a million times, but on the captions on the opening, the top part of the screen, he's like, how many times can I jump on how many times does it take for me to jump on Bowser's head before in order to defeat him, or in order to kill him, or before I win, whatever, however he phrases it. And the first time I watched, I didn't know. And he's counting like every single jump, and he got to like 400. And I'm like, yeah, no, there's no fucking way this is a hack. And he's done it like, there's no purpose to it. He's not trying to progress the game. I've seen him do it for like a week straight. Like I'd pop on and see him do that. To where I feel like in a way it's a little bit of a scam. It is a scam. He's trying to like how many times does it people who don't know are going to come in and watch, and then people are going to recognize that it's that he's a troll and maybe be infuriated by it. And like me, unfortunately, I'm contributing to it when I get infuriated by that. And I'm like, dude, you're so fucking dumb. You're not actually playing the game. You're not playing the game right. You're playing the game wrong on purpose, and not even to any kind of fun end. It's not like exposing a hack that we would enjoy to see. Because I'm engaging with his content, I'm adding comments to his channel, which is unfortunately helping him in some way. And I forgot my second point because I spoke so long on the first one.
It's kind of similar, but at least people are tapping into that comment or content with a relatable interest, right? It's like, oh, I like Mario, so I'm going to check out this thing. That's healthy, right? You're sharing a common interest, and then maybe there was some manipulation there, and that's not great either. But at least it's coming from a neutral ground of, hey, we both like this thing. Let me check this out. Where when you're approaching content of like, oh, hey, this person's attractive, so let me see what they're doing. That's not a great building block for something like that, because you're going in that with some kind of emotional vulnerability, and you're not going to get what you want out of it, period. And a lot of people don't think about it that way, and therefore they get manipulated, and it's dangerous. And we'll get out of this in 30 minutes, almost 40 minutes into the fucking podcast. We'll go into our weeks. But just to tie this back into like video games real quick is like, we're seeing this on platforms like Twitch. That's a gaming platform that's getting taken over by content creators like this, who are oversaturating the platform with non-gamer content like this. But it's manipulation of that audience, where it's like the gamer audience is a lot more broad than it's ever been, but there's still a large portion of that audience who they tend to be outsiders and socially awkward, and they can be targeted in that way by the right people. So you're going to a platform with that kind of an audience that's susceptible to that, and you don't give a shit about them, and you're putting this content out there that's going to draw them in naturally, biologically, and that's a problem. Like, you shouldn't, like, the platform should be okay with that, and the content creator shouldn't be okay with that. Again, it's morality. People should have better standards and values than this. And when we enable people to create content like that, we're saying that's okay. And then we say it's okay for her to do it. and then other people watch that and they're like, oh, I can do that too, and then more people do it. And again, it's about tomorrow, it's about the future, and it's about the 10 people that are going to do what she's doing because it was so successful, and it cascades into something worse, and it fucks with everything, like
It's
TikTok, which was a music platform initially, and now that's
Yeah.
the kind of content we're seeing. And then we have Twitch, which was a gaming platform, and we're seeing that kind of content. And YouTube, which was, a more, multi-faceted platform of creativity that's also turning into like what's going to
An
make
apology
money.
platform.
It's just
Oh wow, yeah.
we're
Well, I mean-
tainting these things that we use for other purposes for nefarious means that are not constructive to society. But we're going to get the fuck away from this. I feel like it was something important to talk about, just because it is something that's going on, and people should be aware of why it's bad, and just it's a conversation worth having. But we're a video game podcast, and we're going to move on. This week we're going to be talking about Gran Turismo, Immortal Phoenix Rising 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and a couple of other thingamabobs. But before we get into all that, hey Jazz, how the hell was your week?
You can't just say Immortals Phoenix Rising 2 and then just
So,
excuse
hey,
me?
Jazz.
Cliffhanger. It's a cliff. Spoiler
Oh, I don't have to see it. I'll have to wait till the news. Batman.
alert.
And Batman now. Bad news.
Bad news. Bad news.
Bad news. My my week was good. I can't remember most of it. I got another concussion. Yeah.
Yay, good job.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been a while, so it's about time.
Has it? I don't even remember.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh,
Enjoy
no.
the dementia in about 5 minutes.
7.
Don't do that.
What? I'm kidding.
Don't do that.
I was in our little storage closet upstairs. I was trying to clear a path to get to the light switch because the light had been turned on and we couldn't reach it. And me being me, when I tried to clear the living room of boxes, I piled up things really high, and we got these, like, I don't have one near me, but they're like grocery bags, but they're like square, they're solid, they have a solid bottom that you can fold. I had one of those, and I had put all the like liquor bottles that we brought back because I didn't know if Beth wanted to keep them.
Like
So
the thick
I
reusable
knocked
kind.
the bag down accidentally without knowing, and I saw things fall, and then a full bottle of booze just went like and I was like, ah. And then I tried to say something after. I don't remember what I was trying to say, but I remember like my words were so jumbled.
That's
Oh,
scary.
Yeah. Still have a couple of headaches now and then, but I'm used to it. I don't even go to the doctor anymore because they're not gonna do shit.
Go to the doctor.
You need to wear a helmet.
It's free in your country. Go to the doctor.
It's free if you want to spend 20 hours waiting to be told, yeah, you hit your head. Yeah,
All right,
thanks.
then
I'll have your
right,
diploma now. Thank you.
schedule with your GP.
They're
and
also a
say, hey,
TikToker, and they do NPC
Yeah.
streams.
My doctor eats emojis, so
Could you
It's good
imagine if
diet.
your doctor did those NP? Sorry, go ahead.
You know what? There's
I
this
wouldn't
one
go see her
channel
anymore.
where this EMT. There's this
Uh,
one channel where this EMT does reaction videos on people who do like sexually suggestive things that will, if done in real life, would land you in the ER. Let's just say it that way, as vaguely as
stuff.
possible. Yeah. Okay.
Alex
So-
Specialty. He's a certified professional. He has a TikTok.
He's like the no EMT or the
TikTok.
TikTok. When people imply that they're going to do some butt stuff with something that is not that is not safe, he'll come on and just.
I don't
like
like the shape
how-
of your microphone. Stop it.
I like how talking about the concussion led to EMTs watching butt stuff.
Hot stuff.
Um,
Anyway, he's
And-
entertaining, and your doctor may be moonlighting on TikTok for butt stuff.
no, I doubt
That
it.
is my point. That is the concern. that
No,
says
but
something about that person that they're on
you gotta
TikTok
see the
posting
video.
about that kind of shit. You don't want that doctor.
No. I would love to meet that EMT.
What? Wow, you're a weirdo.
No.
So you want your doctor to go on TikTok and have a conversation with 20,000 people or more about
It's
what
not
you
having a
had.
conversation. He's just doing it for comedy purposes. All he does is he looks
That makes it
disapprovingly.
okay that they're talking
He-
about you.
he-
They don't name you, but they're talking about you. That's okay with you?
The whole point. No. The
This is
point of the
Jazz's
video
week.
is that he
It's
just
fine. It's fine.
Is it?
Jazz.
It's fine. Shh.
What happened after the headaches?
How's your
I don't
head,
remember.
Jazz? I don't remember.
Now hurting.
Yeah, my head's hurting too. I think I have a concussion as well.
Wow.
Was it due to booze?
I
No.
watched a few things.
TikTok.
Did I play any? No. Did I play any new games this week? I know we played a little bit of PUBG and a little bit of
little bit.
Outriders.
Yeah.
Did you play Lake?
Outriders. I did not. I got mad at
Did you
Lake
play? Oh,
because I was streaming it, and I was talking through it, even though I was alone in the stream, which that doesn't bother me because whatever. But I was just talking through it because I knew that I was going to turn it into a Let's Play. I didn't get to Twitch fast enough to save the last one before Twitch removed it, because it removes it after a couple days. So
yeah.
I lost my entire last stream, and I think it was the one where I was running around taking really stupid
That
pictures.
sucks. I thought I kept it for like a week.
Yeah. I would, you know what? I would, with OBS, I think you can automatically do a backup and shit. And I would just do that. That's how, if I ever get around to streaming and so forth. Go ahead.
I'm not streaming on my computer, so I can't do
Oh,
that. So I do the only thing that I can do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And yeah, they usually keep it for a week or so, but I got busy, I got distracted, I got a lot of things. There's been a lot of shit going on.
A week goes by
obviously
quick.
I'm not at least I'm not at the cottage right now. As you can see, I'm not dying every 2 seconds. Well, I am, but my computer is fine.
Dying in a different way.
Dying in a different way. So last week. Oh wait, what else did I watch? I don't remember if I said it last week. I watched a D&D movie with Chris Pine.
I thought you watched it a while ago.
I watched it like
I thought you watched it shortly after I did, and I saw it in theaters.
It was like a week and a day.
No. I just saw it like last week. Like I think I mentioned it on the last podcast, but I just saw it like recently. Because I was waiting to watch it with Beth. Like I was waiting and waiting, like Last of Us 2. And then I decided, like, you know what? I'm seeing spoilers online. I'm really like, people want to talk to me about it, and they know how much I want to see it. Been waiting since March. So I just watched it, and I figured I'll just watch it again with her, and she was cool with that. And I finally, because somebody had told me it was on Prime, so I went on Prime, and it's not free on Prime. It's one of those, like, it's on Prime, but you can rent it or whatever. And I was like, I'll just wait until it's free. And then I decided, like, I'll just go on Netflix and watch something there. Oh, boom! It's on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, hey!
That's why I dislike Prime, because I think I've discussed this, and people don't seem to agree with me. But I hate that Prime, you pay for it, and then it teases you. It teases you with its whole catalog. You think that you would get the entire catalog for included in the price of subscription.
It's not a tease, though. Like, it's like Prime has a shitload of movies that you can watch with your subscription, and then it has movies that are not yet out to the streaming platform. Like, you still have to either in theaters or whatever, but they let you rent it so you can watch it at home comfortably. And I didn't know that's what it was. I thought it was already at the, like, hey, like, this is, you can watch it for free now because you have a subscription. Yeah, my doctor got off TikTok and told me to go watch Dungeons and Dragons. She said it would help my mental health, and then she watched butt stuff.
That would be a good way, except for the butt stuff. That would be a great doctor.
So I watched it. I really liked it. It's got good cast. You know, I don't know some of the other people, but like Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, like really good.
I was shocked that it was a good movie. I don't know
wasn't.
why.
It
I
looks
just like
awesome.
there were
Chris Pine is
moments in the
awesome.
trailer that looked good, but I don't know. I'm fucking jaded at this point. There's just like everything's so fucked up that it's hard to be excited about it. And anytime I allow myself to be excited about something,
You get
I regret it.
yeah, you
So-
get brought down.
So I'm just like I try to
Oh,
temper my
yeah.
expectations, and it worked in that case because like I actually really enjoyed that movie, and if I
I
had
still have not
high
seen it.
expectations, I might not have. So
Um,
it's working out for me.
I also well, I've been watching horror movies, as you know, trying to get into those. So
Terrible
I watched,
ones.
yeah. Well, no,
Good.
like old cult classics, some bad ones, some
That's
are just.
fairly.
Some people are like, watch the original, and I watch it, and I'm like,
Jade.
ugh. Like it must have been really good in the fucking 70s, but right now it's like,
Wow.
what? But I watched the
Yeah.
Omen from the 70s, and it wasn't bad. It was
I've never seen it.
kind of slow. But the kid was really good. Like kid actors back then were so good compared to the fucking kid actors now.
So bad.
Kid actors
Yeah.
now, it feels like as long as they can read or as
Not
long as they
even.
can regurgitate their lines.
Yeah. Hey, are you able to stand on your own? Cool, you're hired.
Well, you have 2 legs. Great.
Yeah, not even. It's fine. We'll just put a chair. You'll be the kid sitting at the table. You're the little sibling eating cereals. And yeah. So I watched something. I was telling Sean about it. We want to do a watch party to watch it, but it was that Trey Parker thing. It's Cannibal the Musical. We're gonna watch that on a watch party. It'll be fun. And I can't remember what else I watched. So, I've been watching Veronica Mars. Yeah.
Where are you at?
Kristen Bell.
Season
Yes,
1?
I need to watch that. I love.
Yeah,
I've only
still on
seen the first couple
season-
of episodes, but I love Kristen Bell.
What are
Is that her name,
you?
Kristen Bell?
Yeah. What are you watching it on?
Prime.
I wonder if it's on Prime for me. I want to see it because I started it forever ago, but I never finished it. But I liked what I saw. I like Kristen Bell.
It's like it's giving
I
me a
love
mixture
her.
of like a little bit Alias, a little bit Buffy, like because the 90s, like it's like that. And she does
kinda
look a little bit
snarky
like
and
Sarah
stuff.
Michelle Gellar in the like earlier seasons of Buffy. So it's good. I like it, and it's got like it's not just like a high school kid who's a PI with her dad and she'd like Nancy Drew shit. Like it has a bigger story, and it's like the kind of show that Riverdale could have been if it wasn't so fucking garbage. Like high school kids doing their thing, but then there's a bigger story. But they turned it into some like emo shit. CW. Anyway,
Modernizing it.
yeah. I think that's all I really played. I've been playing a lot of The Forest because I'm, as mentioned, trying to get the 100-day survival trophy. I'm on day 24 and I'm doing it like my houseboat, but I've built like a little dock and then I've elevator. Like I'm slowly building into the island and pushing them away. And when they come close, I just fucking murder them from the water so they can't come to me. So it's pretty fun. Yeah, I guess show and tell. Last week I tried to show you the show and tell of a seashell, and I kept
Show and tell
So,
seashell.
yeah, and it was just like
Conch?
here's a seashell, and then because of my internet connection, I gave up. But I showed it because it was in my mom's room my entire life, and then it went to the cottage in the trailer. Like it followed, and I've always seen it, and it's really cool looking. So I was like, hey, something that's been around forever. But it probably looked weird for you guys last week because I was just like, what is it?
What are you talking about?
Then I was
don't
watching
know.
my show and tell is remember that that record that I bought of Titanic?
Yeah.
It came with posters. One of them is not up yet. Actually, I think I put it back in the sleeve, but the other one I bought a frame for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's next to the Dungeons and Dragons thing that Carmen gave me.
That's like a full size kind of like theater poster, right?
It's a full
Looks
size
like?
poster, yeah.
It
I
makes
hate
the
It was folded, so it has a crease in the middle, but it's just like you walk into my room and it's a mess. But like, I got new sheets, and it matches the Northern Lights on the Orca posters, so it just gives it like a nice. Yeah, I know my room is comfortable. But as you see, there's a huge gap over there, over here.
Are you gonna put a Resident Evil poster there?
Die Hard. Let's be real.
How dare you?
Right
You
now, I'm
don't
just
want
trying
the
to find the
nemesis
perfect
looking
nerd one.
down on you as you sleep.
Oh, I have the Nemesis poster. I don't know where it's still packed because I've been here for 2 months. So
You
naturally,
owe it to me to put up at least
I live
one
in
Resident Evil
boxes.
poster. At least one.
I
Okay, put
have
Village up.
Except no. That's the one you
Ladies,
can't put up.
just a poster of like
Demiscus-
one of Demetrius
Demiscus-
boob, just one
Lady,
single boob.
Lady
Um,
Demiskaboob.
and I'll end my week by, you know how that I showed you that Apocalypse T-shirt last week. Instead of showing you all the shirts I got, I figured I'll just show you like one every podcast. So today it's my social skills shirt, and it's how to make friends. Woo!
Hey.
That looks a little necromancy.
No, he's just saying hi to the little ghost girl. I'm gonna pass the torch of Olympics
Ghostomancy.
to Alec, who is he's being a good boy. He's being real quiet and patient.
He's been a
So-
good boy.
He's being a good little Alec.
Good little boy.
Alec, how was your week, Alec?
Good job, Alec.
Yay.
It's good. It's been alright.
A riot
Although
or all
the
right?
last, it's been alright. It's been the last few shifts at work has been literally shit.
Like literally, like
But
Do you have to
yeah,
clean
like
shit?
literally.
push
Yes.
him down the stairs.
Did you? That's what I was gonna say.
I
Wipe
thought
old
about it.
butts.
Anyway, so I played a bunch of new to me games, and I got some more platinum minimums.
Are they real ones?
So
How many platinum?
No.
At least you're honest.
One.
No.
So I played Lonely Mountains Downhill. I think it was
What the hell is
like
that?
one of the new ones. So it's like you're a bicycle rider. You're going downhill, and if you fuck up, you occasionally
Downhill.
fall off and break your
Downhill.
back or whatever.
Wow.
So it's quite fun, but it's also tedious after a little while. But you know, it's fine for a 5-minute game kind of thing. I played and platinumed new games to me. The following: Thunder, Spectre Woods. Yeah. Learn Hygorana and learn Kakarana.
Wow.
Oh.
Are those words?
It's the Japanese handwriting shit.
Oh, katakana and hiragana. Okay.
Yeah, so all you have to do is either press up, down, left, right, and X a few times, and then
I
get
think
the
you have to
platinum.
like retain and
Choo, choo,
practice so
choo.
you can learn. He's like, no, I just wanted the trophy.
Yeah, I was literally, I wasn't even trying to learn anything. I was just waiting for it to pop and go with a platinum
I
trophy.
don't
Now,
even know
what
what the
game-
game was. I just got a platinum. I don't know.
What game
Yeah.
I
helps
played
you learn
Duolingo.
katakana and hiragana? What is this game?
So again,
What game teaches you katakana and hiragana?
learn and then whatever that word you just said.
Yeah,
Like there's 2 of them.
just what he said.
Katakana and hiragana.
Sushi.
Learn
Origami.
Hakuna Matata. Anyway,
Sean,
Oh, I
you
want
can
that
do
one.
it for me.
Oh,
For the rest of your
Like this.
days.
I played Friday the 13th randomly, pretty randomly, but I played it.
Yeah.
I still
There's a game? What system?
Not for long.
I played Life is Strange 1 remaster. I played Tekken 2. I also watched Family Guy on season 15 or something or other. And I think the last one I saw an episode of, like when Stewie, Brian take Chris to various historical moments. They end up on board the
On the
Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's probably seen that poster. It's like make me think, oh yeah, I watched that. So show and tell.
I have a question for you. Did you get
Okay.
the platinum for Life is Strange remastered?
No, although I've done the first 2 episodes with all the trophies, so I'm just getting there.
Okay, let me know if it's the same trophies as like the regular game, because if it could be a free platinum.
It is.
Well, not a free platinum because I'd have to fucking buy the game. I almost bought it. Yeah.
But yeah, it's essentially same. Where's the Sean gone?
I told him his camera
He's
froze
still gone.
and then he ran away. I think I hurt his feelings.
Oh.
Okay, he's off to play Village. All right,
He's eating emojis.
Make that bank.
This is a terrible game, which me and Lee saw in Bournemouth a week ago or something like that. I don't know. It's called Mouse Police.
The fuck?
Sounds terrible.
It's a Phoenix game.
What does that mean?
It
Also,
means
why
it's
is he?
shit.
He's like holding his pants up, or he's got his hand in his pants.
So if you don't know about Phoenix games, it's a so they basically copy what's popular and they try and get away with as much uncopyrighted material as they can. So like 101 Dalmatians, right? The movie, Disney and all that, the story even. And Snow White, stuff like that, popular stories. So Phoenix Games released 102 Dalmatians, and then had the picture of Cruella de Vil on front cover, right? And when you put in the game, it overheats the console, and there's no mention of Cruella de Vil at all. Not even that same drawing is mentioned. And the Snow White one is Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys. So
What?
you get treated to about a 15-minute movie, and then you have like stupid puzzles to do, like stupidly simple puzzles to do,
That's it.
and yeah, and then you get treated to another 15-minute movie, and then that's it, done.
So why did you buy that?
I'm not sure.
Gotta use it in a machinima somewhere.
I mean, I've had a few Phoenix games already. I know. I just kind of saw it, and I was like, "Wow!" I played Duck Game. I played Cat Game. So, Mouse Game.
Wow.
Go through all the animals. Jazz can direct you to a very good goat game, or not great, but like there's a couple of goat games that I am aware of.
He's played Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator, and also
I have the
the
platinum.
bouncy goat thing.
Oh,
The bouncing goat
game is frustrating.
Yeah.
So, Carmen, how was your week?
My week was busy, mostly good, but I've been helping out with family quite a lot again, because my mommy needs help. So I have been going over there just about every other day, in order to help her. She is doing well. I've played, I don't know if anyone remembers, a few weeks ago when Alec presented us with presents of games, and we should have probably played some of the random games that he provided. He sent me a code to Desponia Doomsday, which turns out is actually the fourth in a series of 4 going on 5. There's going to be another one, I think, later this year. But Desponia Doomsday is number 4 in the series. And I played about an hour of that and just trying to get around. And it does a good job of just kind of jumping you into the story and giving you a quick little preface. It's a point and click kind of adventure game that's like a puzzle type of thing, like really cute graphics. It seems like it's an indie title, or I've never heard of the company before, which I can't even remember what the company's name is right now. But on the night that I had played it and I was getting into it, and I only played about. Say who's?
I said, is it Phoenix Games?
No, it's not Phoenix. It's not Phoenix. But anyway, Desponia Doomsday. I think it's like Daedalus or Nautilus or some kind of us kind of thing. Well, we'll figure it out. But if I open my Steam to find out, then I will glitch everything, and you guys will be very mad at me. So when I played that, I started to want to hear, like what's the beginning of this? And I looked up the other titles on Steam, and that night it just happened to be 90% off. So I got a collection pack with the first 3 for 90% off. I have yet to play them, but I'm going to start with number 1 and work my way through. And each one should be about 6 to 10 hours on average.
You're going to start with what?
Desponia, just the first one, which I cannot remember.
Which is which number?
Subtitle.
Number what?
1.
What?
What are you?
Number 1.
Oh. Okay, number 1. Yes.
Number 1.
So, I played a little bit of that, and that was good. And aside from that, I played a little bit of Tetris on my phone. So, does that count? I mean, it's like one of the original video games. Yes, it does count.
The original Tetris, yeah, that counts.
Not when it's on a cell phone.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
It's like touch screen. It's touch screen on your phone kind of Tetris. And I kind of long for the very, very original one. But
I have Tetris 2. I kind of want the original. And I have Tetris Attacks, which is really fucking fun.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if there might be a Tetris on my Sega collection. I can't remember if it was like Jules or Tetris or something. Some sort of like color matching game that I was playing.
I love those. Hello.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I believed you for like half like a solid second there. I believed you. But other than that, I worked a little bit more on my video that I will eventually show, and I think that is it. What did I watch? Can't remember. But one thing I did watch last night, which is apparently controversial, is the Barbie movie. Mm-hmm. And yeah, big old like deep breath from some of our persons. But I loved Barbie. It was a lot more in your face than.
This has been Carmen's last podcast. Everybody, wish her the best.
Hey. It was a lot more of everything than I expected it to be, but regardless of what anyone thinks of the message or anything, I thought it was fantastic, and it was very much. It was very much. I cannot speak of it. It will be a whole long thing, but it was. I thoroughly enjoyed it. What
was your favorite thing about it?
My favorite thing about it was all the referential humor.
Reference to what?
Barbie,
yeah, exactly. And like every one of the I think I had a few too many I felt like it had a few too many like inappropriate, like sexually suggestive things, but it was rated PG-13, and the only reason why it caught in my brain is because I was there with my friend and her 2 daughters. So I was, I had a couple of teens next to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, should they be seeing this or whatever? But it was,
and that's
it
a
was,
problem for a Barbie movie.
No, it was because at one point spoiler or whatever, but like at one point she's like, I don't have a vagina, and then she goes to Ken and she's like, and he doesn't have a penis, and I was like, oh my gosh, and there wasn't a whole lot of cussing, actually. There were only like 2 cuss words, and one of them was bleeped out, which was kind of funny. But no, it actually made me cry. Had a couple little tears coming down at the end of the movie with a little montage thing. Anyway, so because
There's
I went
2 to 3 speeches in there that are about how men are shitty, just FYI.
Oh, well.
I know. It's not just so. All right, if we're gonna get into that,
No. No. I just want to throw that out there real quick.
No.
Let's move on.
No, if you're gonna go in, if you're gonna just throw it out and just say that one quick mention, then I will say this one quick mention.
It's a song when Titanic sinks.
It's my favorite.
Anyway, my takeaway is that never mind, because it will start a fight. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And my show and tell, and I have these on loan from a friend. Well, I have the Barbie Ultimate.
Wow!
How dare you!
What a weird time to have a
Oh no, technical difficulties.
The Ultimate Guide to Barbie magazine. It's a whole issue of Barbie. You can't see it on the screen, or at least I can't with my tiny little screen. But like the history and so forth of the first Barbie, and like it's just good. I have that, and then Barbie is on People magazine.
But she's not People.
She is. Oh, she's not. But spoiler. Yeah. Barbie, the whole issue of Barbie in People magazine, like the whole thing is Barbie. I love it. And I was never really, I didn't have a lot of Barbies growing up, just because I was kind of like poor. I only remember having one that was actually purchased, and I think the rest I got secondhand or something. But it's still iconic, and it still draws up some childhood memories and so forth. And so that's what I did. And I can't recall anything else that I watched or played, but I'll probably remember it latently, very latently.
I read that message as "End Mighty Axe." It's not coincidentally, but funny enough, like at the cottage, we were all talking about Barbie because we were like shitting on the movie, and
that you haven't seen.
My mom I don't need to see it to know it's shit. My mom was like my cousin was like, I used to love playing with Barbies, but with 2 brothers it's hard because like my mom straight up just goes like, I'm like, I don't think I was ever into Barbies. And she's like, no, well, like your sister played with them, and you mostly just like to make the car crash and things, and make them have like car accidents. And I'm like, oh, okay. So my history with Barbie is crashing the Barbie car into the Barbie house.
You were probably the one mutilating Barbie, or
I didn't mutilate them. I just crashed the car everywhere and probably pissed off my sister. I think it is somebody's echoing, and it might be. But yeah, Barbies.
Is it me?
What are your experiences with Barbies, Alec and Sean?
Well, wait. There's more.
Well, I bought a Barbie and I sent it to Sean. I also did a Barbie puzzle in a pub once, and I later sent it to Sean.
I have a Barbie puzzle and a Barbie.
And you have a Tim Hortons Barbie in hockey gear.
I do, and it's amazing. I have a couple of Barbies, and my experience with Barbie has been what people send me and what I have experienced in Duel and the Barbie girl song, and that has been it. And it's all been positive until this movie.
That's why Barbie is always going to be a part of your life, Sean.
I never knew that Barbie hated me before it even got to know me.
No.
Or at least now you
Um,
have an excuse not to put Barbie Girl back into Duel. You don't
Yep.
need it anymore.
Well, I don't know.
putting-
I can double down on it now. Like I have legitimate reasons to hate the fucking shit now. Before
Yeah,
I
but I'm
just
putting-
was, pop culture and like Barbie, it's dumb and blah blah blah, shitting on it that way. But now I have legitimate, real world internal hate.
no. No.
Sean, I'm putting it out there. I want, how like every year something comes out and then like that's the kid's Halloween costume. So like naturally kids are gonna dress like fucking Barbie this year. I want to see kids
Adults,
dressed up
everything.
as like a mixture of Barbie and Harley Quinn, and that would be the costume of the year, please. Like a murderous Barbie with a giant mallet.
Barbie Quinn.
Do it, Barbie Quinn.
I would be a Barbie Quinn. I would, for real, for death, be
because
a Barbie
it's
Quinn.
whatever.
Margot Robbie.
That's what I just said.
Wow.
I love her.
Sean, how was your week?
Barbie.
It was a Barbie
It was a
week and a
Barbie
Barbie
week.
Oh,
world.
cat!
In a
Oh my gosh!
terrible
Sorry.
world.
Sorry.
I watched.
Your week was fantastic.
It
'cause
was
wrapped in
not
plastic.
wrapped in plastic. Burnt
It was wrapped
plastic.
in murder.
It was a week. I watched Oppenheimer. That was pretty good. I
Canada.
watched Haunted Mansion. That was terrible. I saw Gran
Aw.
Turismo. That was decent. I mean, it's a fucking Gran Turismo movie. It should have been terrible, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining.
Is it Gran?
Is that all?
Turismo
Did you
or
die?
Grand?
Gran Turismo. I don't know. I could be saying it wrong.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, is it Gran or Grand? I don't know.
Gran.
G-R-A-N.
No D. No D.
Gran.
I'm on the final season.
Granny Turismo.
Fear the Walking Dead, season 8. And that series is so fucking inconsistent. I can't really talk about it because it's super spoilery, but yeah, the writers for the Fear the Walking Dead are not good. Like they just common sense doesn't exist. And it's just very inconsistent, and that really bothers me. I'm very nitpicky about inconsistencies, especially in terms of like how things work. It's like if a thing happens, there's rules around what that means. Like if a bomb goes off, it means things happen. There's an explosion, and there's results of the explosion, and you have to, implement that, or don't make the bomb go off. Like there's a lot of things that defy logic, and it really irritates the shit out of me. But yeah, I'm watching that. It's almost over, thank God. I'm watching an anime called "Is This a Zombie?" And that's
Is it?
It's pretty funny. I like
Spoiler,
it so far.
is it?
It is a zombie, in fact. I play PUBG and Outriders with Jazz.
What? Yeah.
I know, spoiler alert. Nobody knew.
Outriders?
I played RE Resistance, unfortunately, by myself and also with Michael.
What?
I want to
by myself, but also with Michael.
Well, I played a bunch of solo, but he also helped me out as well. He helped me get one of the really annoying trophies, which was really cool. I've got like 5 more trophies to get before I get the platinum. I really want to get the platinum before they shut down the servers. But they're really annoying and really hard to get. But I'm gonna do my best. I want to get all the platinums on all the Resident Evil games if I can help it, but it's not an easy thing to do.
I can help it.
Yeah.
Let's get the RE6 one.
Could probably pay someone to do it for me.
That's another really hard one to get is Resident Evil 6 because there's a bunch of online multiplayer ones. But yeah, I've been playing shitty Resistance. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
What else? I'm still playing Street Fighter. I want to get the last 4 remaining trophies on that, but I can't because bullshit. It's not trophy related, but I also want to go through and just get like 100% in the story mode where like you go through and you max out your trust and you max out your style points with every trainer. I want to do that. I'm almost there. I think I got 4 more trainers to get to 100%. And then I'll be done with that for a while until they eventually start doing the tournaments. And then I can get the last 3 trophies on that and get the platinum. I keep playing these games that are like impossible platinums. What the fuck? Alex out there spending, $30 for free platinums. I'm trying to get the hardest platinums imaginable.
Are you playing the hardest games imaginable, or
I'm just playing the games that I want to play. It's all it is. Well, minus resistance.
Resistance is good.
Have you played Resistance? What?
Remember, I was halfway through it, and then I got distracted by Die Young, and then I haven't been back.
You're thinking Revelations. He's talking about a whole different garbage. I was like, when did you play Resistance? Why? Of all the Resident Evil games that Carmen would want to play, I'm like, why would you have played that one? That's why I was like, wait, something's not clicking here.
I will reserve judgment, and I will figure it out, and I will watch. Maybe watch, but I meant play.
I played more State of Decay.
Yeah.
Actually, I played a little bit of Street Fighter also with Michael too. I beat his ass a little bit. I think he got upset. I think he got mad because he bailed on me. I think he felt, I don't know. He seemed upset. I don't know. Michael, are you
Maybe
okay?
Maybe it's because he was playing Resistance.
Are you upset? Yeah, no, it's because I upset him with Resistance.
Yeah, you asked him to
play. Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I played more State of Decay. I'm 4 achievements away from completing that, but I gave up because those trophy or achievements are really annoying, and I got burnt out. And to get the last couple of achievements, I'm gonna have to beat the game like another 2 or 3 times, and I don't know. I kind of hit my limit for now, so maybe I'll go back to it one day. But I'm annoyed, so I need a break.
Annoyed.
I almost played Final Fantasy 16, but I did not. I'm probably going to play that next week or maybe over the weekend. We'll see. Still sorting out my PC stuff. Everything's going to shit. I need to get the website back up. I'm having issues, obviously, with my camera. I'm having issues with my image editor. I'm having issues with my video editor. I'm having issues with my web browser, my fucking capture device. My PC's running slowly. Everything is just falling apart. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I need to try to figure out what I can with that.
Throw it all out, get new stuffs.
Yeah.
Get a new everything.
I don't have, when I bought my PC, I didn't get a copy of my Windows software because nothing is physical anymore, because that's great. So to restore my system, I'm probably going to have to take it to like a repair shop where they can just wipe everything and reinstall the operating system and all that good stuff. Yay, more money to spend. Woo. But yeah, I don't know. I need to go through my entire computer, organize everything, fix what I can, and then we'll go from there. But everything is falling apart. But that's normal. Welcome to Seanville.
Population Sean.
Population this guy. Yeah. That's okay, my week.
Where is Seanville?
Carmen, look at the messages, please, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that's my week. It is time for... No, go away. Some
nosebleed.
Nosebleed?
What? Yeah. Words.
News. We got a couple of newses to talk about this week, as we typically do.
And I helped.
You did help. Thank you. Speaking of which...
I did nothing.
I'm still... Oh, wow. The image is not showing.
Oh, no.
Speaking of technical difficulties. Oh, boy. Hold on.
Well, so the video didn't show earlier that whatever you were talking about 15 minutes. Hello, there's an image now. Hey.
Do you guys see the image?
Yeah, it's blurry.
Yeah.
There we go.
Too much loving.
God, what is going on with the fucking everything? Gate? With all the goddamn things. Everything is going to shit. Anyways.
Too much loving, Sean.
Too much loving is ruining the world, I guess. I don't know. Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be massive, but can it compete with Starfield?
Yeah.
I don't know.
because it'll be on PlayStation.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is a very different RPG when compared to Starfield, but both titles are set to launch on September 6th and will likely compete for sales. So we'll see what that looks like. I'm sure Starfield's going to do better, but you never know. It's two different audiences. But the big question is, are you guys going to get either one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
But I'm gonna get it. But first,
which one? Starfield or Baldur's Gate?
Well, Starfield is not going to be on PlayStation.
Exactly.
So I'm going to get Baldur's Gate.
But it's only on PS5 and PC.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh, sorry, I thought you said NPC.
Wow.
I want to play Baldur's Gate 3. We were talking about that yesterday, but I need to go back and play the first two, like the good ones, not the ones on PlayStation. Because I played a little bit of the first game, like I must have been like whenever it came out, basically, or I was in like elementary school. So I don't remember, and I'd rather like do that before, you know.
Yeah.
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 Balls.
Balls
Gate.
Yeah, being that I don't own an Xbox Series system, probably not going to be buying that. But
Baldur's Gatorade.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll get either. I'm kind of curious, but I've never really been I've liked the Dark Alliance games, but those are very different. Is the original Baldur's Gate, is it turn-based? I thought I saw.
No.
I thought I read somewhere that this one was turn-based.
No, I think it's
It was like Diablo-ish, right? Kind of?
Yeah, it's like Diablo-ish, like if you mix the style of Diablo and like Elder Scrolls Online, like it's yeah, it's an open world RPG, but it might be a little bit more linear back then because they didn't really have open world shit back then, except for like RuneScape.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get closer to the release date. I'm kind of curious, but I don't know. At this point, I can kind of take it or leave it. But for those of you who are interested in picking up Baldur's Gate 3, which will be exclusive to PS5, like I said, and PC, shaping up to be a solid alternative for PlayStation owners that will not be able to get Starfield. The game has been in early access for over a year and is getting a pretty solid response from the user base, which is good. The game will offer tons of content. This was really surprising to me, with cinematics alone spanning 170 hours, which is fucking insane, and offers 17,000 endings somehow. I don't know how that's a real thing.
Every single freaking action creates like another.
I guess still 17,000. Like, what the hell could you possibly do that could branch out into that many?
And
yeah, it's just different outfits.
Yeah, every different customization that you could possibly do.
Maybe like every different class and like. Yeah,
that shouldn't count though, because like the ending should consist of the difference in story. Obviously.
Consistency pants.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And also, of course, you can fuck a bear. So, if that's your thing.
Is it on cocaine?
Do with that what you will.
I've seen the video of that. It's almost, have I spoken about, I feel like I've spoken about that. Where like the guy, the druid like turns into a bear, and then the other guy's like no, the druid turns into a bear and he's like, oh sorry, let me turn into my human form or whatever. And then the other guy's like, actually, I'm kind of into it. And he's like, okay. So then he turns back into a bear and then fade to black. Spoiler, there you go.
I hate the
world.
Let's see if I can get this next image to work. Oh God.
Yep.
Come on. Why are you doing this to me?
I see blackness.
There we go. You guys see it?
Gran
Yeah.
Turismo.
Okay.
Granny Turismo.
Hopper?
Yeah.
The Gran
Hmm?
Turismo movie has been delayed due to the SAG-AFTRA strikes. Due to the ongoing strikes in Hollywood, actors cannot promote any films or do interviews during the strike. This has caused some concern with Sony in terms of marketing and overall reception of the upcoming Gran Turismo movie. To attempt to combat this, Sony has delayed the premiere of the film from August 11th to August 25th, a 2-week delay. Instead, there will be sneak peek screenings during August 11th through the 13th and August 18th through the 20th in hopes of drumming up some buzz via word of mouth and early reviews. This is an experimental approach to advertising that Sony hopes will help make up for the lack of traditional press coverage. I got to see it early because there was like a mystery movie early screening, so this doesn't affect me. I got to see it, so fuck all y'all.
Wow.
But no, the
Thanks.
screenings like that is why they're doing this, is to like hopefully people will watch it and talk about it and kind of drive up a little bit of buzz and excitement for the movie because the cast can't go and do interviews to promote it. Stupid strike.
But that's Hopper.
It is Hopper.
He
And
should promote the movie himself.
Legolas in the
just
middle.
Him being there.
Legolas.
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 He looks
You
like
mean
an old
Orlando
man.
Bloom? No
Mhm.
way.
Legolas.
That is not.
He's not aging very well.
No.
No.
I reject that. It must be a low res picture.
No. He looks pretty rough. I hate to shit on the guy, but
It's
All right, I'm
Leg-
gonna Google him.
Legolas Bloom.
Legolas Bloom.
I'm gonna
Legolas.
have to Google him because I don't want to believe that.
Legolas Turner, that's his name. Yay, it's still
No.
Phoenix.
Hey,
Right?
Immortals Phoenix Rising 2 has been canceled. I'm sorry, Jazz. I'm sorry.
You
Oh,
bitch.
sorry.
I've been waiting the whole fucking hour and a half.
I'm sorry. Ubisoft has made the decision to
This has been
reallocate
Jazz's
their
last
existing teams
Wardcast.
and resources to
Probably just
focus
broke my
on
head.
more prominent projects. Immortals 2 was said to be in development, but due to the original title selling 70% less than titles like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which released within the same launch window, the title failed to solidify itself as an ongoing IP worth pursuing. Yeah.
It was so much better than Valhalla, and I liked Valhalla. I fucking
Unfortunately, it
love
doesn't matter the quality, it matters the reception because the money dollars. Got to
just
get
because it
them
didn't
money.
have Assassin's
money.
Creed on it. If they were like Assassin's Creed Phoenix Rising, people would have been like, "Fucking us, yeah!"
Probably.
It was literally the exact
No.
same thing.
You know what they should have had? They should have Resident Evil in Phoenix and
There you
Rising, you know.
There you go. That'll do it.
Well,
Yeah.
well, at least we've got like all these fucking DLCs for it.
I think we're all painfully aware of companies' reluctancy to invest in risky things like new IPs and originality and good
New
games, things
ideas.
that aren't perceived as being a sure thing. So I wasn't really surprised to see this, unfortunately. Just makes sense. Got to make whatever franchise number 37 or remake or whatever the fuck. Originality does not exist anymore. Come on, pitchers. Why are you fighting me? Why is everything a battle?
Thanks.
Have you ever wanted a scented Xbox controller? No?
Oh, I've seen this. Oh my gosh.
Wait. Does it smell like pizza?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does smell like pizza. Haha.
Worth.
Microsoft is partnering with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to celebrate the new film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, which is not a video game, by the way. So why is this even a thing? I don't know.
They don't look like teenagers. They look like children.
Children, mutant ninja.
Maybe they're like
children
tween or like
Baby
really young
Ninja
teen
Turtle.
Pre-teenage mutant ninja turtles.
Puberty mutant ninja turtles. Remote smells like pizza.
There
The
you go.
ooze green controllers come in 4 different designs, kind of. You can see them there. They're all basically the same, but they have different
Just
colors on
stickers,
them.
yeah.
Each one representing one of the 4 turtles. Each controller has a scent diffuser that looks like a slice of pizza sticking out of the top of the controller and emits a pizza smell.
Oh my god, I thought that was
Mhm.
part of the background.
Nope, that's part of the
No,
fucking
it's a
controller.
diffuser.
It's
It's
the
I
Nickelodeon
saw
Xbox
this.
controller.
The designs are ugly, as you can see.
Wow.
And pizza smelling controllers is weird, but if you want one, you're not allowed to buy one. Your only chance to get your hands on one of these limited controllers is to follow Xbox Game Pass on Twitter and retweet the sweepstakes by August 13th. So good luck with that. Have fun.
Honestly, I thought when I came across this, I didn't realize that the pizza part was Xbox official. I thought it was like a mod type thing that somebody 3D printed and made on their own.
No,
So
Microsoft is always doing weird shit like this. Like they never sell any of it. It's all a contest. Like they always give away like the most random, weird, limited edition controllers or Xbox systems, but you can never buy any of it. All a contest.
Yeah.
They're weird like that. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. I can't imagine too many people running out to buy a fucking controller like that. So at least it'll have
It's
like the collectability by being rare. I don't know.
I was watching a video about it, and somebody was saying, or you could just go out and buy a pizza, and it would be like much cheaper and smell better.
Just dip your controller in it.
No.
Could you imagine if like they had this thing in a controller built in that whatever game you're playing, it like sends out the smell related to that game?
Well,
Do you remember when they had like smell vision and all these sort of predictions for like TV in the future, like with
I was not
when we thought
born
we were
yet.
going to have 3. Okay,
well, during like I
No,
think it was
no.
like the Dreamcast era. I think it was Sega that was working on it, or I don't know, maybe it might have been Ubisoft. Who knows? But somebody during like the Dreamcast era was working on some kind of a device that would do exactly that. Like depending on what is going on in the game, it would emit like relevant odors. So like if you're in a swamp or whatever, it would like smell swampy or like fresh air or whatever the fuck. But obviously that didn't go
Tomb
anywhere.
Raider would smell like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Fucking
no.
copper.
Dead, like
Smells like
rotting
blood
corpse.
and shit.
Everywhere you
I
go,
think
it's like,
it-
oh.
Yeah.
I thought that they wanted to do that for theater type situations, but that would be, like immersive.
No,
I've
please.
never been because I'm too poor to go. But Universal Theater, Universal Studios, and Disney and all that, where they have the immersive, where it's like a fake roller coaster and like a big screen, and it's like on hydraulics, and it shakes and rumbles and does shit, and you're like,
So flight simulator.
yeah, like a simulator type thing. I've never personally been. I've only seen videos, but it would make sense that they were trying to develop it for something like that. But that's and in a way they'd probably be able to do that because you could just pump it into the air vents or whatever. But any other
I don't know. On
implementation
paper,
would be
it's
shit.
interesting, but like that just nobody wants that. Nobody
And
wants
it
that.
will be problematic. You'll have people like complaining that they have, and not just complaining, like legitimately like having problems because asthma and stuff like that.
I feel like that would make
I
a
mean-
really cool immersive like tabletop D&D game if you just have like incense infusers whenever you're
Oh
something.
yeah.
Like you walk in a room and there's like the smell of like dew, and then you have like just a Mountain Dew in a fog machine.
I mean, I could buy a diffuser and like some grass scent and some like rain scent, and I don't know.
No, I'm good. No, thank you. God dang it. There we go. Ubisoft isn't deleting inactive accounts for now. Apparently, Ubisoft sent out an email to some Ubisoft account holders indicating that their account would be deleted after 30 days of inactivity, which caused panic about losing entire game libraries and other paid content tied to users' Ubisoft accounts. This very much sounded like if you don't log into your account, you lose everything in that account, regardless of what is in there. Ubisoft responded to the spread of panic this caused across the gaming community, confirming that this is not the case. The deletion of accounts only occurs to inactive accounts with no purchases made.
And
Only
they
thing
probably
is
tried
that
to do
policy
it.
is for now. Once accounts age and priorities shift, there's no telling what stance Ubisoft and other companies will take when it comes to, continuing to host, outdated libraries and things like that, because eventually everything's going to go down the route of like the Wii store and the DS store and things of that nature, where it's like they just don't feel like it's worth maintaining those libraries anymore. And they already have a method in place to auto delete accounts. All they have to do is update the parameters as to what that means. Ubisoft has already gone down the road of deleting like all the, what was that shit that they had, like the where you get the points on your Ubisoft account and you could redeem like costumes and
They deleted that.
wallpapers, and yeah, like they got rid of all that.
Ubisoft Club.
What?
Yeah,
On all the games?
I think so.
That's shitty. Because if you give me a present or if you have me earn something, basically, if you give it to me, it's mine.
But that's the thing with digital, like
So sad.
it's not yours though. it's yours for now until they decide that it's not anymore.
You have made me so sad with
know.
Ubisoft games today.
Like I'm sorry, but like going back to Xbox, there's like you can just see the husk of what Xbox 360 is going to be, because if you connect to the internet, everything seems fine. You go through your library, there's images, you can go to the store, it seems like it's alive and everything is all well and good. But guess what? You turn the internet off and everything is fucked. Everything's broken. Nothing has images. The user interface is all empty, like it's dead and fucked. And that's what it's going to be eventually. And that's what all digital interactions are going to be. Like all platforms are going to turn into that eventually. So I don't understand why you would invest in a platform like that that's going to die at some point.
But
prediction.
It's inevitable.
I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey physical. I did that. And now you're telling me I'm losing the Cassandra's outfit that I got off the Ubisoft thing with my points. And my horses.
If you already redeemed the points and downloaded it, you probably still have it. But if you lose it, I don't think you can get it back.
My horse that I got from there had wings, and if I jumped off a really high cliff with it, which I do, it like hovered so I wouldn't take damage and my horse wouldn't die.
Yeah, it's just shitty because like I never took the time to go back. Like I played a lot of the Assassin's Creed games and I've accumulated a bunch of points, and you can use those points to unlock like in-game content like costumes and like weapons and things like that. But I never had the time to go in and redeem them. So all that shit that I earned is just gone. Because like since I didn't redeem the points while the store was still active, I can't do it anymore. And that's bullshit. Like that, why does that take away what I earned? I fucking still earned it.
When did they remove it?
It was a while ago. It was several years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
Because I've been on that like recently with Valhalla.
They might have like implemented a new interface or whatever, some kind of new.
Oh yeah, maybe it's just like you still have like you can still get points in the game, but it's
like a new
that game.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, there's always going to be something new, and when the new thing happens, the old thing dies.
Well, I got all of the Phoenix things, so not like
I have a prediction.
The second game.
And it's funny to me because there's people out there like I don't talk to this person anymore, but there was somebody that would like have this massive digital library, and they'd go through and be like, look at all my games, and they scroll through page after page after page of all these icons of all these games that they have, like they're proud of it. And it's like, well, yeah, for now, but guess what? When that's not the new hot thing, none of those games that you have are going to have icons. There's not going to be anything you're going to be proud of showing off because it's just going to look broken and dead. Whatever's there that still functions, even, like what? Why are you so proud of that?
I have a prediction that at some point people are going to be seeking to jailbreak perhaps they'll create like a Steam, like a illegitimate Steam clone or a clone for Xbox library, or I'm predicting that there will come a point where somebody will start cloning the official libraries or whatever. Not the library itself. I don't mean the library. I mean the interface in which to be able to run and activate it and run it. Can't quite explain.
I have a counter prediction.
You know what I mean? That'll all go to shit and
well, right now, like, it's okay to jailbreak things and do ROMs and emulation, but guess what? It's not always going to be like that. Like, things are that way for now, but guess what? Once digital takes over and is the only platform, they're going to really crack down on what's allowed. Especially, like, a lot of people are streaming things like this in public and letting companies know, like, hey, we have a version of this that we're playing that's, you know, emulated, and they kind of dance around it a little bit, but it's getting easier and easier to identify what has a license and what does not. And once everything is digital, emulation is going to disappear. So
I've heard
enjoy it while you can.
I've heard arguments that piracy only...
You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't. I don't remember the rest.
And just think about it too. Yeah. Like, we're in a society more and more where they track everything that you do. So you have a conversation on your phone, and oh, guess what? Now they're advertising what I just talked about. You think they can't track what you're playing? Because they can, and they're going to identify that, and they're going to cut that shit out real fucking quick. It's just a matter of time. Right now, it's not important because, you know, digital is still flexible, and it's not the only platform that exists. But once that's it, that's all you can do. They're going to control the fuck out of that. I promise you. So download as much as you can while you can.
It's a cat and mouse game. They'll be... I think it'll be back and forth. But I also do think that for a while, people will, just like emulation is now, people will find a way to be able to keep their stuff or hopefully there will be a class action lawsuit, but I bet that won't happen for about another 5 years. To say,
I mean, if you look at the law and you look at the agreements, that's not even a valid argument. Like, you can't even, there's nothing to sue at. You've agreed to participate.
Yes, but actually there are some things where, okay, it's like this. It's like if something is against the law, but you write wait for my statement. If something is against the law, but you sign a contract that says that how do I explain this? If you sign a contract that seemingly negates that law, that contract is not able to be upheld. It's that part of the contract is null and void. It cannot supersede an actual law. Like if like, let's say you own some sort of like entertainment center, like some real life stuff, and let's say like we're in some sort of like a paintball thing or something, and the rules say that, oh yeah, you could totally push this person off an actual cliff and kill them, and you sign away saying, oh yeah, I consent to being or I acknowledge that it's fine to push people off cliffs and kill them, and I might be subjected to being pushed off a cliff and being killed or whatever.
If I die, I will not sue.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the exact perfect way to explain that. Yeah. But if the law contradicts it, then it cannot be upheld.
But that's the thing. So what in this regard, like, where's the contradiction?
the contradiction is that if it's unreasonably, if they have a contract that is deemed to be unreasonable or deemed to be against somebody's rights or something, then it cannot be enforceable. So
But who
if
decides
there is
that?
general assumption, if there is a general
Government.
assumption of ownership, then there may be cause for telling the companies that, nah, man, you can't enforce that. If a
Nah,
person
bruh.
has a general assumption of, like, if the majority of the consumers thought when I bought this that I really, really bought it and not just the license, if the majority of consumers would reasonably assume ownership, then there may be a way that they could say, look, you actually, you're providing this as a product and not as a service. So,
But that's the thing. It directly states that it's a license. It's not a product. You're basically saying, like, if I go to you and I'm like, hey, I'm going to sell you this thing. I'm going to give you this license and you can play it for a while and I have every right to take it away later. And you're like, okay, that's fine. And then later you're like, oh, well, that doesn't seem fair to me. I'm wrong.
When was the last time you read a EULA?
The Sony one. And it was very clear. We talked about it on the podcast. It's in very plain terms what you're buying into, and it's 100% you don't own jack shit, and they have every right
Okay,
to
why are you
change.
acting a little childish going like that now?
What?
Say what?
I'm asking why you're acting a little childish going like that now. Like, go like that.
Because
You're way too
I'm
optimistic,
frustrated that-
Carmen. Like, it just you don't understand, like, the it's very
you're way
clear
too
cut.
pessimistic.
No, I'm a realist. Okay, if I buy a thing and I read the terms of service, it tells me what it is. That tells me something very specific. It's not my interpretation. It's not based on how I feel. It's not based on my opinion. It says what it is, and what it is not good.
But there's that reasonability, and most man, I mean, granted, I may be absolutely wrong because maybe I am absolutely too optimistic, but at the same time,
which isn't,
I
it's
think
not
in
bad. It's
reasonable
good. It's
terms-
good to be optimistic, but you also need to have, like, reason and understanding and proper expectations for the right reasons. Like, you need to, rather than just assuming everything is going to be good and fine.
right.
You need to be in a position to recognize when it's not, so that you can do something about it.
All right, let's put it this way. I'm fairly intelligent. I don't know how it is now, but I mean, I don't know how dumb I've gotten over the years, but I used to be like, fairly intelligent, and you're fairly intelligent. I think everybody, on the cast is fairly intelligent. So we're the smart ones.
Fairly.
What about the dumb ones?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like what about the
Majority?
average person? Like I'm not an average person.
Well, not
But
to sound like a dick,
what about
but
the
like a lot.
majority of people?
Not to say that most people are dumb, but most people are uneducated in a lot of things. Most people aren't an expert in everything. Most people don't understand things like, what does it mean when I buy this digital game?
That's where I'm going.
They don't have the time or the desire to look into what it means when they buy something like that. Therefore, they're undereducated.
But that helps
it doesn't
my
change
case,
the
though.
reality.
No, it helps my case.
It's not the
because if
company's
the
fault
average person,
that the average
if the-
person doesn't read the user agreement. That's not on the company. That's on the individual. You take
what
that
if
to
the
court,
user
they're going
agreement
to
was
lose.
written in such a way? I'm not saying this is the case. It's probably not. But what if the user agreement was written in such a way
You better have
where
a good lawyer.
it's too hard to understand? But you said that they have it out there black and white and big as day and shit. I don't know. I just think that it's like this. Okay, terrible example, but it's the only example that comes easily to me. So forgive me in advance. Sexual harassment. Follow me here. Give me 30 seconds to explain. So, in the definition of sexual harassment is if an average, if an average reasonably what's it called? Something like a reasonable person, a reasonable, reasonably objective person would consider this harassment or not. So, if in order to say that, let's say if somebody was absolutely overly sensitive, absolutely, like, it happens, even though it is technically like very rare, but let's say that we were strangers and we're walking, passing each other on the street.
Stranger.
And you say, good day, isn't it?
Purple.
Right? You say something absolutely innocuous, like,
Wait a
good day,
second.
isn't it? And I feel, really?
You said
You know,
give you
like-
30 seconds to explain.
Damn it. Okay. So a reasonable person might
Herman,
say that.
I get what you're saying. We need to move on from this, but like the thing is, I get where you're going with that, but the problem is, it's like, it's saying like, okay, sexual harassment or whatever. Here's the contract. If I touch your leg, it's sexual harassment. And then that happens. It happened, right? You can't debate that. It's not perspective. It's not emotional. There's no way to debate it. There's a contract that outlines the thing. Did it happen or did it not? Right? You can't, there's no interpretation, or there's no way you can dispute it. It's fact. It is or it isn't. You agreed to the terms, you violated the terms. It's black and white.
What about, like, if an average reasonable person would like, if you say, is there a mirror in your pants? Because I can see myself in them. An average
What does
person,
that have to do with touching the leg?
Yeah, it's a different scenario, because I don't quite get the thing about the. Well, anyway,
It's fine. We're gonna move on. We gotta move on.
I'm so confused.
We're 2 hours almost. We gotta get into the games, and we've talked about this too many times already.
Eula sucks.
Gams. Who's got a gam?
Was that the last news thing?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow. I thought you said there was a lot.
No, I mean there's what, 4 or 5. That's pretty typical. It's pretty typical.
That's true.
Carmen has gam.
All right, let's do gam.
Okay.
Carlos?
Carmen's game.
Okay, let
Carlos.
me get her set up.
Where's Carlos?
Where's my
I don't have
mouse?
tampon.
Carlos.
Okay, it's game time.
Good job. Good job. Nailed it.
That was not. That was Carlos.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Okay, I gotta get a set. Give me 5 seconds. Let's see. Shift F5. Okay. I wish you could see it when it starts up, because it goes, okay, really funny.
I don't think I
Like,
did my
this
show
is
and tell,
word
did I?
gaps.
No, you didn't.
What-
Here, while she's getting ready, what's your show and tell?
That's fine.
I'm ready now.
That's fine. We're good.
Okay. Word gabs.
Ta-da!
Is everybody ready for word gabs?
Oh wow! Look,
Now-
it displayed. How about that?
Yeah, for the first time in forever. I wanted to use a timer. So
I think we need more timers on this podcast.
Yes, absolutely.
Old timer.
I'm getting a rudder. I got my
Wow.
rudder.
Timer.
Okay, timer. I'm setting it up. I wanted to have an app
How'd
on
you
my,
say it like that?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh no, not 30 minutes.
Wow.
30 seconds, not
7
30
minutes.
minutes.
7.
Okay, make that back to 0.
Zero.
Okay. All right, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to figure this shit out, okay? We're going to do it.
It says word
Ready?
gabs.
Oh,
Word
good
gabs,
job.
go.
You got it. 1 point.
Oh, I don't remember the answers. Oh, yeah, I do remember.
Well, sure, motherfucker.
Oh, start the timer. I forgot to hit
Wow.
start. Starting now. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's
Wow.
phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
Oh
Nailed
my
it.
God, I am terrible at this. At
No, we're just
hosting
really
games.
good. That's all.
There's
Actually, let me make sure. I hope that the timer is off. Maybe that's the problem. Get ready, because it'll go on its own. You better figure it out. Anybody?
The Rock has come back.
Some kind of anthology? I don't know.
It's gone now.
Can you still see it?
No, it's gone.
Okay, hold on.
You broke it.
I did break it.
Or maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I didn't check the user agreement.
I already know what it is.
Is it showing?
It's not showing. I just figured it out.
Is it a trilogy?
No.
Oh.
Well, no. We have played this game, Sean.
Wait, what?
Anthology?
We're on question 2, right? Okay, we got
anthology. Dark Pictures Anthology.
Yeah.
Manamadan, I mean. Manamadan.
Yeah, it's called Manamadan.
Yeah, you got it wrong.
Manamadan Anthology.
Baby.
I don't remember this one.
Reverse and remember.
Jinx, drink a Coke.
Dr. Pepper.
All right.
Get on my
Number 4.
Romance.
In my pants.
Romancing ya.
Pants, yeah.
Romance in your pants.
You're close-ish. 9 seconds.
Romancylvania?
Is that a game?
How do you even know what that is?
Google.
Reasons.
It's Google.
Because you've talked about it, and it's on my wish list, and
it's
shut
a good
up.
Game. You need it. It's amazing.
Question 5. I don't remember this one either. Oh, okay, now I remember. Anybody? Sound it out loud.
Regal's car, soft, tars.
Okay, say it faster.
Regal's car, soft, tars.
Curse of what?
The Stars.
Oh,
is that what it's called?
Asbestos.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Curse of the Stars. Absolutely. Who was that?
Stars.
Oh, hit my computer.
Rio Rebecca Chambers.
Diary of Rebecca Chambers.
Oh, wow. Good job.
Dada Rio is not diarrhea. The diarrhea.
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 That's the voice I was doing the other day. The nerdy voice. I can't remember.
Do it.
Right.
It was good.
I can't remember it.
Do it.
I forgot. It was shooting me.
7.
Sup
ass.
Sup your ass, T.
Sup ass. Super pie crust turtle fuck.
What? Wait, I gotta sound it out because I don't remember any of these.
Super plastic unrest, you
Expialidocious.
bitch.
Super salty? Oh no, now I'm trying to remember and I don't know what it is. Oh, it's been 30 seconds. What do you think? Another 30?
Plastic duck simulator? I don't know.
Nope. Which is in fact not Plastic Duck Simulator.
I got nothing.
Neither do I, and I wrote it. Anybody else? You want to sound it out? Somebody sound it out for me, please, out loud. Maybe we'll get it.
Som tidigt on rest you start blood.
Nailed it.
Oh, I remember. Okay, please. You gotta please try it again. Please try to. Oh, damn it. Special tactics and rescue service.
What?
Service.
A special
Service.
tactics.
Special tactics and rescue
I'm a special police.
That's
I have a badge.
And can I get it? Can I get a star?
I'm a police.
Officer Joe Valentine. Oh, very special.
Question eat.
I killed Marie.
He killed Beery.
I killed Beery.
Beery.
It's not
Yeah.
berry though.
Beery.
It's
Beery?
not berry though.
How is it not Beery?
I said Beery.
Who else could you have killed today
Beery.
if you were Rebecca?
Oh, Billy? How is Beery Billy? It's got to be
Beery.
Barry.
It's berry.
You failed.
Beery.
Berry.
We win.
Okay.
Beery Corin.
It's Barry.
Beery Corin.
Beery.
Huh?
High teen poor sex Ewok.
There's no X and there's no K.
That doesn't.
I mean, there's lots of letters that's not in
there's
the
no
other
L's in
answers, and yet
Beery, but it
it's
was
still-
Billy.
Say it again, Alec.
High tier poor sia or Ewan.
Okay, I don't know. Say it fast. Read the whole thing in
High
one
tier
go.
poor serum.
I need some
Anybody
syrup.
else? All right, I've got to say you're saying
serum.
word wrong, but can anybody else read the whole thing fast, or just read the whole thing without the first? I mean, the whole thing without the last word.
Is the last bit 7?
No. Just read the
Alan.
first line.
It's
The
Alan.
first line. Read the first line. You're over by like a whole minute. And a butter.
Pikachu?
All right, you guys are
Me?
Fighting Force 1.
Excuse me, what?
Fighting Force 1. Want to see it again?
Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh.
Nah, bruh. Okay.
Okay, and since when is there Fighting Force 1?
Nah, bruh.
It's
There's
fisting
Fighting
force.
Force 64 and 2.
I don't know, but Alec, that came from you because I had asked for some game titles like a few weeks ago, and you listed
Yeah,
a
so
bunch
it'd
of
be
them.
just be called Fighting Force.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Last one, guys. I don't remember this one either. I don't remember any of them.
Oh, CB Dad, SA Dads.
That's not a V, Alec. That's a Y.
Aussie
Oh,
Dare
right there,
say
SA Dads.
Aussie Dare say dance. I don't remember. You guys got to help me figure it out so I can turn the next page. Aussie Dare.
Well,
Dare.
to help you turn to the next page, you click on that little button on that mouse and then it goes to the next page.
I know. Anyone want to guess? Aussie Dare say dance. Aussie Dare say dance. Aussie.
Dance Revolution.
No.
I think we lost Sean again because I was
I
like,
don't
he's been
hear him.
quiet and his webcam is frozen.
He's still trying to work out Fighting Force.
Outside the residence.
What?
Yeah, let's see it again.
Gee, I wonder if you did these right before the
Outside
podcast.
Yeah.
I will never tell. Outside the residence.
But that's
Yeah.
like Osai
Gotcha.
Dare Essay Dans.
Now say it
Like,
fast.
But even then, like it's like
Outside
Dare.
residence. Outside residence.
There.
Outside residence. Outside residence. I don't know. That's Magam. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
We need Sean back.
I know.
We need Sean back.
Okay. I'm
Why-
gonna say, Sean.
He can hear us.
Why are you
He
dead? Question mark.
he can hear us because we're still streaming.
True. He could have given up and like went to go potty or something. We don't know.
No, I don't think so. Sean doesn't do that during the podcast.
I think he did. I think he did. I think
We wait
he
for
has
Sean for the
before.
next game. Gums. We gotta for mine at least.
Yes. So,
It's filler time. Filler time.
Filler.
who wants to see my
Filler
dick
time.
and some wine?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
it's not that kind of podcast.
It's not filler time anymore.
Oh.
No.
Just
What?
la di da di da di da. So,
No.
uh oh. Don't make me start tooting because I will start tooting.
So, who wants to see the Sound of Freedom when it comes out?
The what?
Sound
Nope.
of Freedom.
Not a freaking chance. Is it?
What's
Is
the
it
Sound of
about?
Freedom?
Sounds like slavery or something. Is it about
Child
slavery?
labor.
Oh yeah, no.
Maybe.
Too
I'd
late.
rather have
Historical
Bobby.
things.
documentaries. I would rather watch a documentary about something serious and deep and disturbing rather than watch a movie about it. I don't know. It just hits different. I just want the facts and I can process it my own way rather than like watching a whole drama about it. That's just me.
Because documentaries aren't dramatic.
It's just the facts and then I can process it in my own brain. I don't know.
I want to see it. I like historical dramas and stuff.
Historical Barbies. What? Oh, look at that. Wait, where did it go?
No.
It's like
I like no.
historical Barbies.
You look like you're about to just pull your shirt off. You were like, okay, and then you like grabbed your shirt. I was like, no.
There
No,
was
the
one
nose
Barbie with a
remains
braille
on.
book, and then like,
Hey, you can help me be ready for my game after.
Oh.
Well, whenever it comes up. When you play a clip and it ends, does it autoplay the next one, or it just plays the one that you clicked?
regarding what?
It depends what settings you have on it, but like when you clicked on the piece of music earlier, did it play the next one?
I don't know. I never got to the end of the music. I guess I could just add random shit to this and then try it.
Yeah.
Let's put this and this. Okay, let's see.
You lose, big guy.
No, I guess it
so
didn't.
it looks like it stopped.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
You piece of shit. Okay, so it doesn't autoplay. That's good. Because I was like, I didn't want it to play it in reverse and then like you get the forward version right after.
Yeah. You
Sean,
lose, big guy.
he'll be back. Let's just start talking about Village in the meantime.
Yeah. Now I'm done with that.
Usually they go
Village is the best.
Usually
Barbie
go Resident
is
Evil
the
4, Resident Evil
best.
4, Resident Evil 4. It's like Bloody Mary, except you say Resident Evil 4. But
So
it
are we
didn't work
supposed to
this
say
time.
stuff that pisses him off or stuff that he loves? Because I'm confused.
Well,
No,
he loves
I
that,
usually
so.
I usually just the timing always worked out before. Not now though.
Hmm.
Let's talk about video games. what glitches have you guys been getting lately in
I
video
don't
games?
get glitches. Or if I do, I never notice that that's gross. I just put my hand into a bunch of shells because I thought it was the real nuts. And the real nuts are in a bag. So, no. What games do I get glitches on? I don't know because I'm so inept at games that if it is a glitch, I might not realize it is a glitch, and I think that it is my own incompetence.
Tell you what, instead of that, let's talk about the first topic of Nobody Asked Us. So, name a game that scared the hell out of you, even though it's not considered as a horror game. The person, the OP, says, my pick is Firewatch.
Ooh,
I don't actually know
got
what
one.
Firewatch is about.
I don't know what that is. But I got one.
Yeah, go on.
First video game system or video game that I ever seriously played when I was age 11 was Super Mario World. And the level with the booze, right? The haunted house level where it's like ding, 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 ding,
Ghost
ding,
houses, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those would have me in a panic. Yeah. The ghost houses of Super Mario World.
But that's supposed
That's
to be
my answer.
spooky.
Jonathan!
Hey, Sean!
That's not considered a horror game.
Oh.
That was weird. She just
Is it,
joined me.
is it still streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been on.
Jesus Christ.
I think so.
Hello.
Hey,
hello.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you for joining us, Christopher.
Yeah, because Lee just wrote that he encountered a few glitches in the Life is Strange remastered, especially during the Max and Kate on the roof scene.
That is crazy because I had to completely reset my computer.
I did see that.
So I don't know why it's still streaming, but good.
Maybe because your internet was still connected? I don't know.
Well, no, I totally lost internet connection. I couldn't pull up any web pages. Everything shut down.
Hey, do you want to? Yeah, you're looking up at me. Do you want to take your spot back, or does it matter?
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go. Oh my God!
Put
Give me a second.
I like it when you're on top of me. Sure.
What did I miss?
Apparently being harassed. I was asking who's had glitches in their games recently.
Me.
I glitched PUBG.
In my life.
Sean found bottles of ketchup in the PUBG loading menu, and then I started I laid down on the shelf and started crawling, and then my character was like this, on the ground. So
did we finish that game?
Yeah.
We did Carmen's game, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. You had been quiet for a while, and then I looked down and saw that your camera was frozen, so I don't know how long. I'm sorry, Sean. And then Alec brought up one everything. Nobody asked us.
Let's do. I have to open these back up one by one, so let's do the NPC one first.
Okay.
Ta-da!
No.
I see black.
So blurry, but
mother.
Just give it a sec. It takes.
Actually, for me,
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. I see it. Right. So we played this game before.
Oh. Wow.
So all you have to do is tell me what the character is, what game it's from, and what the background game is.
Oh! B is Machen from Final Fantasy X.
Why do you know his name?
Because random. He's Machen.
Oh.
I was gonna say number C is Hunnigan, but she's standing up, so it's not her because Hunnigan can't walk.
Son of a biscuit.
Is that a spoiler? Is she in a wheelchair or something?
I thought she was for the longest time, but no, she's just always on a phone. I don't know who any of these people are.
See, that's the thing about my memory, guys.
I think it is mutual.
That's the thing about my memory is if I've actually been exposed to the thing, if I've actually played the thing or something, then I will know. But if I have not, then I will not. It's either in my memory or it's not.
So what's the background to be then?
or not to be?
That is the question.
You
It looks
know
like
Halo?
what?
it looks like it's
That
Final
does
Fantasy
not-
X.
I
Looks
mean,
like
I
Halo.
assumed, but no, they don't have trees like that, I don't think. Or it's awfully blurry. I don't know. Machen usually shows up on the high road, but
Yeah,
Or
A
not just
is
usually.
Metal Gear Solid 1, and some chick from A Plague Tale. I don't know who. Or wait, is it?
nobody from Plague
Oh
Tale.
no! That's that's a village character. Some
The village
dumb
people.
bitch from Zillage.
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 Zombie Village, Zillage.
Zombie Village.
Lee said that the background was a Shadow Moses from MGS4.
No, I think it's Metal Gear 1.
What's the answer to the background for B? Because I can't tell. It looks like there's some palm trees and stuff that don't make sense.
Sean was correct. It is Final Fantasy X.
Hey.
Mm.
I put a
Then
Final
that
Fantasy
has to
X
be-
over a Final Fantasy X background. It is
Wow.
Beslade Islands.
Mm.
C
Which is
is
exactly what I was
some
gonna say, 'cause it's
chick
only plays-
from Revelations 2. I don't remember her name.
Big tits
Lisa.
McGee.
We'll go with Lisa. Why not?
Yeah, it's Lisa from HR.
And the background is
Fall Guys.
Pixelated.
It's Fall Guys.
Is it?
I don't know what the hell that is.
It looks like a big pixelated bird in the background.
It looks like Fall Guys. It looks like a rabbit.
Or a bear?
Okay,
It's a bear rabbit. It's a
Or a
brabbit.
bear.
right. We're moving on. I will read out the answers. You got the B right eventually. It is Eleanor Lupo from Resident Evil Village, and the background is Shadow Moses, but from MGS4.
God damn it. Damn you, Lee.
And and the last one, C, is Gina Foley from Resident Evil Revelations 2.
Gina.
She literally
Gina,
died.
Lisa, come on. It's close enough.
And the background is from LSD Dream Emulator.
The fuck
Oh,
is
no.
that?
Very
Oh,
weird
what?
PS1. A very weird PS1 Japanese game.
Yeah. A classic.
Yeah.
I would say good job, but alright
Whoa.
job.
Wow.
Hey, I got one with instant recognition. I should get a point for that.
Reverse and remember.
Okay.
Hold on to your butt.
La, la, la.
Okay.
La, 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 la. Hey, you should be doing the sounds.
Well, I don't have the intros. I'm also holding on to my
I don't have the intro either.
What?
That's why I just did the
I don't
intro
have
myself.
shit.
It goes. La, 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 la.
It's pretty close.
Shit.
I lost a lot of stuff, Sean.
All right, so the volumes might be out of whack, but I'm doing it this time. Boop, 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 boop.
Prepare to adjust your volume.
I have 7 of them. Hang on, let me just delete these that I put to test because I wanted to make sure while you were gone, I tested that they were not going to autoplay the next one. Everybody knows the rules of this one by now, so here's the first one. I hope it plays backwards.
Hej,
No.
det er Silas. Og han er bare mest noen af de der.
Almost Ella no back off for the over fun of the kind of silk.
You know what's going on?
The thing with the other side. Hell back right though.
Sounds actiony.
It sounds so stupid backwards.
I have no answers other than actiony.
Yakuza? So I guess. It could be any Yakuza game because they all kind of sound the same. So, you know.
It's true.
Nothing.
Racism.
If that was like forward, then it would be. Because I keep saying it, reversing it sounds Japanese.
Can you play it again?
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
it is jealous. I never must know when I do you.
Anu Stella nil back off at it over fun it come on it's
You know what? No hand.
the theme of the other side. Hell why I though.
I like the what?
I don't know. The music sounds forward though, if that makes any sense.
I can't hear music at all, but
Hmm.
which is annoying because I've opened the when Sean sent out the links, I opened the link into a different opening internet part of the thing, and I still can't hear any music. So
But
I
so
know.
you can't hear it at all?
Nope. So when we play the intros, I can't hear anything.
What
That's
the fuck?
very strange.
But do you hear the do you hear the reverse remember clip?
Bits.
I don't think he does.
That's weird.
And yet, when I rewatched this after, this is finished recording, I can hear it fine.
That is weird. So you can't
I
play.
think it's my laptop.
Damn
Not
it.
really. I can give it a go.
Do you guys need to hear it one more time?
I have no idea what it is.
No.
I have no answer because I do not recognize it.
Mm-mm.
It
Don't
sounds
recognize the
dramatic.
voices or nothing.
Wait. All right, I have a wild guess, which is probably just the first thing that comes to mind is the remake Tomb Raider. I don't know why. It's just probably not it, but that's what came to mind.
Yeah, the music kind of sounds Tomb Raider-y, but yeah, I don't know. I guess that's my guess. Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider?
Tomb with like 3 O's and a question mark.
And Alec, you said what?
Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Like a virgin.
It's funny that you guys would say Tomb Raider, because it's not Tomb Raider or Yakuza. But here it is in forward.
Whoa there, cowboy. That's for leaving me at the dock.
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen, I'm a good enough reporter to follow a couple of no-luck tomb robbers.
He went this way. I'm radio ahead. Well, you're down to one tomb robber now. Sully's dead.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's funny you said Tomb Raider.
It's the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Uncharted.
That is from Uncharted, the first one. It's when
with tomb robbers instead of tomb raiders. Tomb robbers.
He's basically like male Lara. Drake's fortune is when Drake and Elena, right after he ditches her, she like sneaks up on him in the woods or in the jungle while he's running away from the dudes. We'll go to number 2. Hey, I wasn't gonna make these any easier than Alex. I thought this one would be easy. Then I heard it in reverse, and I was like, maybe not. Here we go. Play.
Oh. What the hell? I heard me.
Yeah, I heard Sean.
I heard Sean, and it sounded
the
like
other
two
one,
people
though?
talking in sync. So it might be. It felt like two people were like talking together in sync at one point in time.
Do you want it again?
I'm gonna say it's dual.
I don't think so. Do it again.
Here it is. Here it is again.
Yeah, actually, I think you're
Just,
right. I think it is dual because I think that's Ada.
Leon and Ada. Yep, that's what it's called.
Just so,
Lisa's Friday the 13th mission.
Jason?
Jason?
Jason? But which, if you're saying duel, which duel?
Episode 7 or 8.
I'm gonna say the last episode. So 13.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I feel like it's the bit where it's like
actually, admits that he's known the merchant Steve for a long time, and
Hmm.
he's just like, "Wait, you know?"
I play it one more time.
So, ah.
Ah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's 13.
I didn't know. I just I'm getting 8 vibes, and that's as close as I can get.
So that's the final answers.
See,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody gets half a point because this duel. It's not 13 though.
Shit.
Here's the forward.
Whoops.
You idiot! Looks like all that hair gel finally short-circuited that pea brain of you.
God damn it, bitch! I'll fucking kill you! I'll fucking
I fucking love that so much. It is
Is
the
it
Halloween.
7?
It's the Halloween special.
Oh.
Right after he carves his pumpkin, he's like, because I was going for a different clip of that one, and then I kept watching the episode because I was on it, so I was like, oh fuck it, I gotta watch it now. And it's just like she's shit talking his hair gel, and he starts choking her. I was like, oh, I gotta put it, you fuck bitch. But yeah, Resident Evil, Days of Our Lives, Resident Evil Halloween special. All right, here is number 3. Anything? It's that video game with ZZ Top.
do it again, please.
Nothing.
Yeah, do it again.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
I like how when I listen to it, I would not know what that is, and then I'm like, fuck. Like,
yeah.
Should it be obvious?
No, it's just when you know what it is, you're like, oh fuck. But like,
yeah.
You say Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah.
Sean and Cormian?
I got nothing.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Do you want it one more time?
I don't think that's going to help.
No.
Yeah.
I don't recognize it.
Did I
at
make
all.
these too hard?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, I'll play it one more time and just guess, okay?
Okay.
Or
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Cirque.
Is it Resident Evil 2 remake?
I
He says Last of Us Part 2.
I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. It sounds
right.
dramatic and I can hear a radio, but I got nothing.
All right, here's the reveal.
Radio.
I think I made... What's the deal with that radio? I think I made them too hard.
I'm gonna try to find a way to escape. You need to find that serum. Excella always kept it with her in an attaché case. Chris?
It's no good. It's being jammed.
It's okay. I told him what he needed to know.
Hurry. Doug should be on the roof by now.
All right.
Cirque?
Circ. I was close.
It is Desperate Escape with Josh Stone.
I was in the ballpark.
Yeah, you had the Resident Evil. I feel like the music, like Resident Evil has a tone of music, but backwards it's like super quiet, dramatic. Now I'm kind of worried about the rest of them. All right, we're at the next one here, which is 4. Here we go. I'm sorry.
Foster Albert reveal Sushnika. Or go to Lamb Sourish. One now 15 out, see and yeah, one. Here's now Flag about heard out now.
It's the
Yes, it sounds like Silent Hill 1.
The sounds are making me laugh because they're just like super cartoony, like
I got nothing.
I think Lee's got it. The music definitely sounds like Silent Hill 1. And it sounds like Harry.
Lee's answer to Harry meets Sally in Silent Hill.
Sally Bennett.
Harry meets Mary. Harry meets Mary?
Mary meets Sally. Mary and the Hendersons. Do you guys need to hear it again, or is this a pretty
I want to hear it forward.
I'm pretty sure it's Silent Hill 1.
I'm pretty sure I would hear it forward and still not know the answer, but I'd like to hear it forward.
Alec?
Play it forward.
Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
Yeah.
No way.
No way.
Dangerous.
In that case, I need to find her now.
It sounds like a cheap
Cheryl's
porno.
my little girl.
It does, kind of.
I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Silent Hill.
Have you got a gun?
I got something else.
Got something in my pants.
Take this.
It's more like a
Is that a
rifle.
gun in your pocket?
It's a Magnum.
Is that a gun in your pocket? Yeah. I've got this. Yeah, so it was when Harry meets Sybil in Silent Hill. Wow. I knew you guys would get it because of the music. I was like, even backwards, it sounds the same, but I'm like, it's such a stupid music. What?
Hey, don't you shit on the soundtrack of Silent Hill.
No, backwards. It's like, what? I almost got the you know, like the Resident Evil song that I almost got that just to hear it backwards. All right. Number 5. We have 3 left. Number 5.
There's so many. What?
What? I picked a game that I'm pretty sure all 3 of you have played.
You don't know that.
Do it again.
All right.
Do it again.
Let's see.
Lisa's.
I have no idea.
Lisa says Yakuza 0 ?
I mean, if we've all played it, then it has to be a Resident Evil. And I'm just guessing 2, or 1.
It's just I'm not 100% sure that Alec has played it, but I think he has. I'm pretty sure he's told me he has. But Alex played a lot of games. So.
Yeah, got a lot of platinums. I'm gonna say Village.
There was
Two.
kind of like a Chris sounding character.
Do you need it one more time?
Yeah, do one more.
Uno más.
Alright, koska soomina ashinoni. Fanus yesoya. Kira rushtamis episode bound. The snare without Hully Ash.
The sounds are just weird backwards.
I heard cereal. That's all. That's what I got.
What your guess is?
I guess Resident Evil 2.
Stick with Village.
Sticking with Village. Carmen said Resident Evil 2.
Yes, or 1.
Or 1.
Thanks.
1. Sean?
I don't know. I have no idea. I got nothing.
What?
I got nothing.
What was Alex's questions?
No, I was just taking the piss when you said it. I was like, the video game?
The video game.
Yeah.
Okay, I play it forward. Wah.
Where is my brother?
Shut up. The better you look, the higher the ransom. Might have bruised the goods a bit too much already.
The ransom? Who's paying it?
You'll see soon enough. You're not in your shadow anymore, so cork it, all right?
Mangy.
Is that a Plague Tale?
That's
a
Laura.
Plague Tale. That's a Plague Tale.
Plague Tale. Where's my brother? Oh my gosh.
I miss you in a cage. I miss you so much.
I did the demo.
The thing is,
I remembered you telling me you played something of it, and I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it was just a demo, but yeah.
I know we've talked about it a few times, but like I can't place her accent, and like I know you say it's French. I get it, but like I don't hear it as French, or I don't hear it as stereotypical French. And at first, I thought it was like I forgot if I thought it was Scottish or Irish, but like I don't know. I just literally did not know.
Definitely not Scottish because we understand what she says.
Okay, so maybe I thought it was Irish.
All right, I got 2 more. This one here is kind of a little bonus, but yeah, bonus. I hope this is the right one. Screams.
What?
That was it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a scream.
I swear I hear it. I hear someone say something scream. Which obviously wouldn't be saying that because if it were
really
backwards,
dumb.
it'd be like Marisk or something. Or I don't know.
He says House of the Dead overkill.
Yeah, we're gonna tell anybody what the fucking G stands for? No.
One more time?
Yeah, one more.
Yes.
Sounds kind of
I guess
familiar,
a
but I don't know.
Vampire.
Some machinima or something because it sounds.
So it's not like the sounds are from a video game, but it's not a video game clip. How about that?
Well, then
it's from a video. It's from a YouTube video that I got.
Is it the one where we were playing PUBG and I managed to go through the hole and like land on the bike?
Was that you screaming?
It sounds like a hut kind of a thing. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing.
All right, I'm gonna play it forward. I can't. I hope at least one person has seen this.
I got a shotgun.
Chris Redfield.
Chris? Stop it.
No? We've watched this.
No.
Resident Hazard. It's Chris's intro. We've watched this. It's the guy who remixed a whole shitload of like RE1 audio.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I kind of remember the name, but not really the thing.
That one
I
was
think we watch partied it together, but I didn't know it.
It's literally, oh hell yeah.
I didn't.
Hell
I didn't watch it enough to have it memorized. Or wait, that contradicts what I said earlier.
All right, we're at the last one. Last one. See if you guys can get this one. I feel bad.
It's okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
what?
Wait, I think it's Sean doing an unboxing. No. I'm pretty sure it's Sean doing an unboxing. That like 2.5 hour or 6 hour, however many hours long unboxing. Yeah, he's saying like this Resident Evil, that Resident Evil, the other thing Resident Evil. I'm pretty sure he's listing out items individually. Like I got this, and then I got this, and then I got this. Yeah. Final answer.
It's funny in reverse. It's like.
I know. Do you want it again?
Yes.
I could listen to this backwards every day. All right.
What the fuck is that?
I think
I was
already
trying to
know.
make words out of it. It was like at the start of it, kind of sounds like, a weenie. A little weenie.
I know in the beginning, I thought that too. It sounds like a weenie.
Yeah, no. Final
weenie
answer.
unboxing.
Oh, look, I got another weenie. Like, listen.
Final answer. I think it's Sean saying this Resident Evil, that Resident Evil, I think is unboxing. No, not specifically unboxing. Okay.
Yeah, the
wrong
Resident
word.
Evil
Not
collection.
Unboxing.
Yeah,
The collection thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Not unboxing. I use the wrong words, but yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Was that everyone's final answer?
What's my final
I was
answer?
going to say, perhaps, Sean's finally received my dick pics and he's going,
Oh, no.
All right, I'm going to play it forward. It's a shame you changed your answer, Carmen. Here we go.
Unboxing.
You ready for this?
Put it on anything you want. Put it on your toast. Put it on your cake.
Shit.
Put it on your
Marmite.
steak. Put it on your car. Put it on your DVD player. Put it on your dick. Put it anywhere that it'll go. Mapo spread.
Mapo spread.
Mapo spread.
I like the little music. It sounds like an ad right at the end. Put it on anything you want. Mapo spread.
What the heck is Maple spread? And where was I?
It's from the unboxing video of the box I sent him. Maple spread is just like a maple butter, and Sean was reading the thing that said everything you could put it on. And it's when he's like, put it on your dick. It just sounds so funny backwards, but it's good like forward too.
It is a shame I changed my answer.
Yeah.
Yep, you had it.
Put it on your dick. Maple spread.
Maple spread for your dick.
For your dick.
I said dick.
I mean, I'm sure somebody
so everybody gets half a point because you said dick, and that's when I started laughing.
Maple dick.
That was reverse and remember.
I'm
My
sure
first
somebody
attempt,
was right
I
at
was
one point.
too hard.
Not doing
No, it's fine. It's just
Everybody
for
just
some
goes
reason
high
I
pitch.
can't hear any music.
And there's little frequencies in the audios I can't hear, and I just can't work out why. It's like ever since I got this laptop, I think
Maybe
it's a
I'm just
laptop.
getting older, or
Wow.
sound card is shit.
Rude.
Is he glaring at me?
What?
If you're glaring at me, just know I'm about 10 years older than you, so it's fine.
But then act your age. Right.
Wow.
Let's do nobody else.
Well.
Satan laughed.
Satan, don't laugh at me.
Hey, don't laugh.
Nobody else does, Sean.
Oh, with that, that's what I was asking. Okay, hold your horses.
Face.
Yay, I can do reverse and remember to help now.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Good job,
Put it
everybody.
on your dick.
Put it in your
What if
ass.
I reversed and remembered some things? What?
Can we Google them?
No.
Yes.
I might come up with worse results.
Okay. Nobody asked.
Why is it being so stupid?
All right, so we did touch on the first one. Just do it quickly again, Sean. So name a game that scared the hell out of you, even though it wasn't considered a horror game. The OP's pick was Firewatch.
What the hell scared you about Firewatch?
Maybe they're scared of
It
watching.
did scare me.
I know. But did Sean, did you hear my answer earlier? Probably not, because you weren't here.
What? Hey, you remember that thing I asked you when you were gone?
Do you remember it?
Do you remember? Yeah, I remember.
Think.
Okay. Wait,
There's
what?
gotta be. I mean, like Alan Wake scared me, but that's a horror game.
So I answered that it was the Haunted Mansion scenes in Super Mario Brothers. Where they made that little sound.
We go back to that previous audio.
Yeah.
I would say it didn't completely scare me, but towards the end of MGS2, when the Colonel started acting a bit kooky, and like that fiction male, that made me jump a little bit. I was like, hang on, that's not right. And then otherwise for me is the Terminator 2 arcade machine. That's why I put it in the background, because fuck you.
I know my answer. Well, I mean, Terminator 2 could be considered scary because they're pretty scary.
I mean, there's scary elements in any game that has stakes. You're going to be like, like you're going to kind of jump and hold your breath for shit.
Yeah, mine 100%. As soon as I remembered, I was like, yeah, Majora's Mask. When you're at the ranch, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game, but when you're at the ranch and on the first day, she asks you to help because aliens are stealing their cows and you have to fight off the aliens. I was so scared. There's just something about, like, I still get shivers. There's something about, like, the mixture of the music and, like, it's nighttime and they're just, like, hovering quietly towards you. I couldn't do it. I was like, nah, bruh, nah. It's super spooky, but it's not a spooky game because it's Majora's Mask.
It's just the thought of the dark, right? It's just the dark.
I have this thing with like figures that are
unknownness.
Quiet or not moving in the dark, and just like you go inside a house to hide, and you know that they can come through the wall, and you're like, but they're super slowly.
Unrelated. Do you have superstitions? Unrelated. Does anyone have superstitions about the dark or something like that? That, like, things they will not do in a dark house or they will not do after dark or something? Huh?
I'm terrified of the dark, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I am terrified of the dark. I sleep with a light on.
I will admit that I
will. In the dark, it's more of if I see a full moon, then I know it's going to be a shit.
Yeah, because people are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I will not look at a mirror in the dark.
Well, you can't because it's dark.
Well, no, I mean, like, yes, you can. Like, you know, like if, let's say this, let's say.
That's exactly what I did right after me and Beth watched Candyman, and
No,
she was so
like,
mad.
let's say it's at night and you go to use the restroom and like maybe you woke up to use the restroom and you don't bother turning on the bathroom light or something. Like, I will not look in the direction of the mirror. Like, I'll just be like, I used to be like, I won't look at the mirror.
Just do a little spin here. That bitch on 24/7. Yeah.
Okay. But like, if it's semi-dark or whatever, I will not look in the direction of a mirror. I will not give eye contact to my image in the mirror.
You're doing it right now. If you look at your own webcam.
That's true.
I'm
Bloody Mary. Candyman.
No. Don't
Candy
say
Mary.
the B word or the C word.
We watched Candyman, and right after we were in the bathroom, and I looked at the mirror. I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if I said Candyman 3 times? She's like, don't. I'm like, Candyman. She's like, Jazz! And I'm like, Candyman, and then I ran.
I won't say the BM word.
Bowel movement? Bowel movement. Oh, shit!
Pile of shit appears behind you in the mirror.
You just like shit your pants immediately.
No.
Sorry,
I will not say that word unless
Majora's
I'm
Mask.
ordering a drink.
Did you have anything that made you jump or anything? No, it wasn't a horror game.
A jump scare that wasn't a horror game?
A jump
scare. Anything that made Sean like go like, ooh.
Scare that is jumping.
I mean, they're like going for specific things in games, like going for achievements and trophies and things like that are really tense and really stressful. That can make you like really on edge. Like there's this one time I was going for a Left 4 Dead achievement where I guess that's a horror game, but whatever. But like you had to go through an entire map without being hit a single fucking time. So it's like you're committing to like a half hour going through a whole level, not getting touched once. And I remember that being a fucking nightmare. It was so stressful. Like everything that was happening was like had me on edge and I was freaking out. That was not good. Street Fighter 5 as well, because that was a nightmare.
He got kicked in the face. He wasn't expecting it.
Every match had me.
How many controllers did you break during that game?
Too many. It was a horrific experience. Other than that, there was one thing that there's a what was it, Batman Arkham City? There's a random, like, you're just going through the game, everything's normal, and like out of nowhere there's this, it's like man bat or whatever, this like bat creature that comes out of nowhere and does like a jump scare. Like that made me
man bat
kind of jump a little bit. That was kind of a cool surprise. But outside of that, that's kind of it. It takes a lot. Like, not even horror games don't typically make me jump or scare me, so it's kind of tough.
There's a jump scare in Detroit Become Human that gets me every single time, and not in one of the scary, not in one of the scary parts, because there's really some horrific scenes or chapters in it, which are usually with Kara. But there's one in Jericho where you're going through the ship and there's somebody who like just runs across like in the background, but they make like a screeching noise. Like it's literally like a jump scare sound that makes you, that's like designed for that. And it gets me every fucking time.
I want to quickly mention too, before we move along. You made me think Beyond Two Souls, when you're playing Little Jody and you look in the mirror making faces and the fucking Aiden's like, bro, like just to piss her off. That's an asshole move. Or the Barbie that like moves along. And then the other one is, remember that ski game I was telling you about that like we used to play on old ass computers? You're just downhill skiing, hitting jumps, and no matter how good you are, the Yeti comes and eats you. I used to live in fear because I knew that Yeti was coming, and I was like, no, if I see him, I'm gonna close my game. When I was a kid, so ski is Yeti. That's it.
And the ski game is literally called Ski.
Yeah,
it's like Ski Free or Ski Freak or some shit.
All right, next topic. Nobody is playing Halo Infinite as stream numbers drop to 2% of launch.
Nah.
Good.
Why?
Because it's garbage.
Because it sucks.
It makes me wonder.
They didn't even have co-op until like a year after that game came out. Like,
And
fuck
that's like
that
the
game.
biggest thing on Halo.
Halo has always been known for
Yeah.
co-op. How are you
It's
not going to have co-op?
Co-op and
It's a
pretty
fucking
maps.
joke.
Don't know. But it makes me wonder. There's, they still have EverQuest and EverQuest 2. I think the servers are still active, but I wonder, like, how many people are there? Like 3? How many people?
What the hell does that have to do with Halo?
A server.
It's old and it's server based.
Yeah, but Infinite is not old though.
No, it's like the latest Halo.
Yeah, that's like they released a brand new Halo and they didn't have multiplayer on it.
Well, and they turned it into
People are
Call of
just
Duty.
over it?
It lost its
Because
identity. It's
ever
not
since Bungie
clearly,
didn't have it anymore, it shot the shit after ODST.
like they changed the way that it plays. It's just like another Call of Duty. They don't have the features that Halo's known for. You don't have like the co-op campaign. It doesn't play like it used to. There's no appeal to the Halo fan base anymore. Of course, it's not going to do well.
Yeah. No. I guess Reach was good, but yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
that was back when Halo was good.
I mean, it was still after Bungie. Like
long time ago.
No, Reach was still Bungie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh well, that explains why it was good.
Yeah.
But like when Halo 4 came out,
Yeah, Halo 4 was when they
I did the
changed
midnight
studios.
release, and then I instantly played through it once, and I was like, no.
Yeah. I haven't played anything since Reach.
I want to get back on Halo.
I haven't played Halo since the original Halo.
Huh?
I'm supposed to play Halo with Kyle at some point, so that'd be good. Topic 3, last one. What was the best game trilogy you ever played? For me, it's Max Payne. Never played Max Payne.
Man, me Dan.
Man, me Dan.
Trilogy.
So it has to be 3 games deep, no more, no less.
Oh well, then that takes some Tomb Raider out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, the
if I've
Yeah,
played
the
a
reboots.
proper trilogy, only
Yeah,
a
the
trilogy, only a try of ology.
Do I even have games that have trilogies?
See, I nearly put Dino Crisis, but then I thought of Dino Crisis 3.
3 is so bad.
Yes.
I mean, Mass Effect is up there.
And then there's a 4th game.
We don't talk about that. It doesn't have a number. It doesn't count.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I can't think of trilogies that I have that other than like the Tomb Raider. I have Uncharted, but I haven't finished 3.
Yeah, Uncharted has 4.
Usually if they get up to
the
3,
original
they have more than 3.
Well, they have 4 plus they have. I want to say Revel's End, but that's D&D. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's difficult because, I was trying to think of everything like Metal Gear. I know.
I'd say Horizon if they gave us a 3rd one, but they did, and it was VR, and I didn't play it, and I'm not going to.
Oh, duh. The Witcher. That's my pick.
Okay. Good job, Sean. You thought of something.
Wow. I thought of something.
I can think of trilogies that I am anticipating or having good hopes for. Even ones that are old that I haven't played.
Hope starts
What about
with
Devil
an
May
H.
Cry? Oh, but it's not a trilogy because it has
No,
more
there's
than
5
it has
of
more
them.
than 3.
Yeah.
Die Hard. Just kidding.
Doesn't
Then there's the Die Hard trilogy
Blood
too.
Rain? Doesn't Blood Rain have exactly 3?
No, it does
2.
not.
There's
It has
2.
2. There's 2 Blood Rain games.
Yeah, I don't count spin-offs.
No, we don't talk about the fucking anime one.
Okay, well.
No.
Spin-offs are poo-poo.
I mean, does Infamous count? Second Son, First Light. That's not really a
I don't know.
trilogy, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm sticking obviously with Tomb Raider reboots because I can't pick a favorite between them.
I am having high hopes for Final Fantasy 13. I haven't really gotten into the first Final Fantasy
Gross.
13, but it has 3 of them, and so as soon as I get through the first one, then I'll purchase the other 2.
I remember when my old roommates got Final Fantasy 13, and I was watching them play it, and I thought like Lightning was so cool, and I was like, we were like really big on Resident Evil at the time, so I was like, oh my god, her name's Claire.
I'm stuck.
And then I watched him playing it,
God,
and I was like, when do you actually get to play? Because it's literally cutscene the game, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to playing not Final Fantasy. Because that game is all cutscenes, and you get to move a little bit, and then it's a cutscene again.
That whole concept is weird to me. Like Final Fantasy 13 has a trilogy. Like what? It's 13. Why? How can you have 13 part 1, 2,
Easily,
and 3? It's fucking stupid.
You forget the whole.
I thought of an answer.
Final. Let me counter Sean real quick. Is that each one's in its own universe, so obviously they can have, direct sequels.
So, like, maybe not do it that way.
I hear what they're doing. Have they tried not?
They started that numbering scheme in the 80s. They're not going to stop. They're not.
Well, how about you make something new?
No, what?
Because every time they do, they put a number on it.
How about you make Lightning and then Lightning 2 and Lightning 3? Why is it got to be Final Fantasy? Oh,
Lightning,
money. That's
and
right.
Brand recognition. What?
Yeah. Oh, I'm aware. I'm painfully aware.
Somebody said BioShock.
BioShock?
I thought there were only 2.
Yeah, I suppose there's BioShock 1,
again,
2,
like
and
that
then
doesn't like
Ultimate.
again. There's not a BioShock 3, so like where do you draw the line?
They put The Witcher, Mass Effect,
right.
Siphon Filter.
Guys.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree a great trilogy, and perhaps the best trilogy ever, is My Name is Leo 1, 2, and 3.
We're done. We're done.
My name is what?
Ratchet and Crank. Splinter Cell.
Guitar Hero.
Oh, Diablo. Somebody put Diablo, but obviously this is an old.
Yeah, there's 4.
Yeah.
Actually, Guitar Hero, that is probably
Baldur's
a
Gate.
solid answer.
There you go.
I would agree though that
We just talked
Diablo
about
1,
that.
Diablo 1, 2, and 3, since they're the only ones I've played, are like a fucking amazing. Like the evolution of one to the other, fucking awesome.
Clock Tower.
Age of Empires, Max Payne, Metroid Prime. Some idiot put Halo.
Metroid Prime.
Super Mario Brothers.
Halo. There's more than 3. What? There's 5.
Mortal
Super
Kombat.
Mario Bros.
Dragon Age, Dark Souls, Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
What?
And the last one somebody put on here is Star Wars Dark Forces. Best trilogies, Lord of the Rings.
How about The Last of Us Part 1, then The Last of Us Part 1 remastered, and then The Last of Us Part 2?
You forgot Last of Us Part 1 Definitive Edition.
The clear
Life is Strange. Life is Strange regular, and then prologue, and then True Colors.
I haven't played. I mean, prologue.
There's Life is Strange, Life is Strange Before the Storm, Life is Strange 2, and then Life is Strange True Colors.
If they give us another Revelations, it'll be the fucking hat trick, and there we go. We'll have 3 amazing Revelations games.
Bayonetta.
I mean, you could put like Last of Us, and then Last of Us, the DLC that they got, and then Last of Us 2.
No.
Oh, okay.
What episode has it been, Sean?
It does not count as a game. It counts
It's
as
been a trilogy of episodes.
2. Oh.
I mean, it's been 203.
My name's not Sean.
So it's kind of, because there's a 3. This has been episode 203. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoy the podcast. Oh shit! Hold on. I'm
We're not
ready.
Oh.
You pushed me into that, and I wasn't ready.
And then there's a trilogy of.
And
I suppose you're going to say it's rape now.
all right, now I'm ready. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at The Word, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can also support us through patreon.com/thewordproductions to get exclusive content or buy merchandise like t-shirts, hats, and more on our website, the-word.com/shop. Once it's up again, have a great week, and we will see you in the next episode, which will hopefully have no problems like we had this week, because this was a fucking shit show.
No,
Jesus Christ.
It was good.
Thanks for bearing with us, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bam, bam. Bam, bam.